welcome to Constructive Outrage, episode 61. We got a great show tonight. We got a little what-if situation happening. What if c.O.c ran XM Studios? To help us with that, we flew Fangs out where he's going to interview the c.O.c, and so he could answer or he could fend those questions that all of you might have. But before we all do that, I have to say happy Juneteenth for all of the people who celebrate Juneteenth. But the fist is ready, ladies and gentlemen. AK-47. One fist left, one fist right. Welcome, AK. How you doing today?
Doing great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we not only got somebody from Los Angeles, we got somebody unboxing a Deathstroke tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Critical Mass. Look at that. Look at the box. The art box is ready to go.
The art box.
And making a debut of our new merch. Only one of one right now, ladies and gentlemen. But pre-orders are going live tonight. Give it up for everyone's favorite Canadian with the c.O.c shirt. Let's go! Look at that. Look at that. c.O.c hat. c.O.c shirts, c.O.c mugs, c.O.c vibe.
Oh, everything. Cock on everything. Cock it up. We're going to cock up the world.
You like.
We gonna cock up.
Before we start.
You know what? We're going to trademark that. Put the cock in your life.
Oh, yeah, I don't think anybody ever had, like, put that cock
Before
in
we
your
start
life.
that, can I ask a question?
Yes.
To you boys and everybody in the chat. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
We waiting.
Are you down with c.O.c?
Oh, you know me.
me.
I'm the only one that got you right there. I'm the only one that got you, c.O.c.
I was singing it in my head. I didn't say it out loud.
Yo, no, we got a great
It's
show
okay.
for you guys tonight. We did some tweaks to the Limbo game that we'll be doing that. We'll be going over pictures,
Oh,
but
cool.
before all of that, I want to know how your week is going. How your week's going, Shane, the Doc Lot?
Actually, I've been having a really good week. So
Oilers?
the Oilers won, and they're going to kick Florida's ass on Friday. And I got some good news financially, and it's been a really good week. Just had a great steak for supper. It's going good.
Ooh.
You love to hear
You're living
it.
a dream.
You love to hear it. Critical Mass. Is your week going as well as Shane's the Doc Lord's week?
It's going pretty good. It's slow at work, and we got this day off today, the Juneteenth, and I didn't have to use a sick day to wait for a statue all day. I had the holiday off, and it came early because UPS says we're working today.
UPS don't
Works
care.
for me.
UPS got to get that. You got to get my statue over here.
So I'm happy. Me happy.
So
Critical
we got
happy
two
now.
happy. Are we going?
Going for a third.
Yo, do not sue me, Cash. Oh, no. Let's go. Hey, I did not put that. I did not put cock in your life. I
Is this
respect.
fucking casual nerd problems again?
No, this is Caster Geminism.
Jimmy Nizzle.
There you go.
Y'all know what? Put some c.O.c in your life. It makes you feel better. That feels good to say. I feel like we'll get sued though if we keep.
I feel like it's never been used right. There was nothing.
I feel like I
important
heard
enough.
it somewhere, but I can't put my finger on it. You know what we should do too? We should probably create a Zodiac style gang.
Ooh.
Right?
Actually, I'm a Leo. Let's be like the Lions.
But I'm a Virgo.
coolest
Though.
Zodiac sign out there, Leo, obviously.
Shout out Zodiac gang.
Let's hear it for all the Leos in the chat.
Nah, put
Here we
some
are.
love out there
I'm
for
here.
Cash the Gemini, who is back on Saturdays. I was on his show last Saturday. It was cool to catch up with them. They got some stuff cooking. I cannot wait for him to actually get up out there and put some more shows into the community.
Yeah,
Y'all know I
welcome
want
back,
cashing out. Y'all know I want cashing out. But yeah, Rashid should be joining us shortly. Hopefully, we shall see. And then Buck should be joining. If not, then yo, we got ghosted. We got ghosted, and I think it was a setup for the BBC all along.
Would not be surprised.
But without further ado, let's say what up to the people.
Well, thanks for asking how I'm doing in my week.
No, son. Because you know why? If I ask you,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just totally forgot. Yo, AK!
No, fuck you now. No, fuck that.
Welcome to my world, AK.
Yo,
Nah.
somebody said let's do a 2-hour show today, so I'm like, woo!
AK,
How
I'm
you
so
doing,
sorry
AK?
for the disrespect you get on the show.
AK gets no
You
dis-
do
he gets-
not
he
deserve
gets-
it. You're
he gets-
the gem of the show. I'm
he
sorry.
gets nothing
He's
but
the
respect.
heart. He's the heart of the top.
Go off already. Like, God damn.
No, don't.
I was having a
don't-
nice week, a nice couple of days.
until I messed it up.
Crip, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
My hands are
You
up.
son of a
AK.
Are you
bitch. No, you
fucking
didn't.
My hands. I would never do that to you. Look, he has to go black because he knows he's moving, he manipulating stuff right now.
No.
AK, did I ever tell you how much I love you? How
Wow.
awesome a cock
That
member
doesn't
you have
show you
become.
right there,
God.
AK.
How have you
Lies.
grown into the cock? Like
Oh.
you have flourished
Horrible.
in ways that I can't
Perfectly.
even fathom. You know, I
CriPPleR.
expected a lot. You exceeded all of those expectations. I was talking to Jesse, Allen, JoJo. I was talking to Cash of Gemini, Comic Galaxy, and we were just like, yo, AK, right? And they were like, right? And I'm like, bro. And it was like, dude, it was so dope, dude. So yeah, much appreciated. Much appreciated. Give it up for AK. Representing the cock to the fullest.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Wait a second. Like a true politician. Let me get some spin on this.
Hey, that's what's
No.
up. How was your week going, AK?
Going good. Got great news.
What is
Marvel
that
vs.
news, if you can
Capcom
share?
is coming back as a collection.
Ooh. And that's all of them too. That is
Yeah.
like the whole comic
Marvel
versus Capcom.
superheroes, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Street Fighter, Marvel Capcom 1, Capcom
Children
2.
of the Atom. The first one when Iceman had the
Yep.
the snow the snow rainbow. It's like boo, boo, boo. Snowballs
And it's gonna
of
have
death.
online battle. Oh,
What rollback? But
We're gonna
you know
do it.
what? Everybody's gonna be able to celebrate in those battles except for the Xbox community.
I know.
Except for the Xbox community.
Sucks to suck, don't it?
Guess you should have a PS5.
Hey, like I'm not with the wars. You know, I want everybody to play
You
games
got
wherever
it.
they choose to play games. But the fact that they are like, I see no value in putting this game on an Xbox
What's up, Alan?
is crazy to me. I'll put it on a Switch. They put that shit
Yeah.
on a
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck. They put it on an Atari Jaguar, but they said they are not putting that shit.
Oh my God, the
They
Jaguar.
are not
Dang, the Dreamcast is getting it. You
The
kidding me?
Dreamcast is getting it. They said, "Yo, Nokia phones is getting it." They said your refrigerator, your Engadget, all of that, anything with a Wi-Fi connection is getting it, except
Microsoft.
Xbox console players. I mean, I was talking to. I put a post. I think that's what they call it on Facebook. Talking to Evan and Rodney and all of them about it as well, and they just sort of like. Rodney was like, I just want to know why. And that's pretty much. And Evan was like, because it don't sell. It's not selling. I was like, I don't know. I don't know why. I just know it's shitty. But I know me and EJ is going to be playing it because we're on the Master Race console. Don't
I
at
know.
me.
I just
I'm
added
at Master
It's
Race
Me,
PC.
Evan, to my PlayStation.
Yo, Atticus coming in with a nice, shiny, spit shine c.O.c, baby. Y'all thought
Love
I was
to
going to
see it.
say it, but y'all would have clipped it.
There you go.
He said, wait, no. It's Pride Month. No pausing this month. It's all unpaused.
Even though we don't pause any time.
Yeah, we don't pause it. We don't pause anyway.
We don't need your stinking pause.
But yeah, no, that is some great news. PCS is making those statues too, based off Marvel
Yep.
vs. Capcom. So that's actually great timing. Yeah,
I got a
if I get
question
back
for you
to-
guys. What's the very first gaming system you ever had? Mine was a VIC 20.
Commodore VIC 20? I had a VIC 20, but I
Atari
did have something
7800.
before that. 7800?
The 7800.
Yo,
the
you jumped
original-
to 2600, you jumped to
Yeah.
5200. You
The
went
original
I had
back-
the original.
compatibility.
Had the I had the original Atari.
Yo, mine just gonna super date me. Yo, see, I didn't have that. I had the Pong where it was only Pong on the system. It was just a Pong system.
That's the one. Boom, boom, boom. And it was so exciting. And it was so I got it. Oh. Boom, boom.
Yo, that's what's up. Yeah, so that's how I go way back. I had that. And then some of I had to go back because that was the one I had. And then I remember going to my friend. Shout out to Darion, Marcus, and Pooh. They had like a 2-family house. But they both lived there and they both were my friends or whatever like that.
I feel like those are made up names.
Oh, Darion? No, Darion's the homie. Pooh. Marcus and Pooh were brothers. Marcus and Pooh were brothers.
So I don't know about
Shout out to Marcus and Pooh if y'all still around. If y'all happen to be into statues and see this, because I was like 9 years old.
We used to call Ziggy. So
I don't know about Shane, but a CriPPleR, aka I'm sure there was a Pookie in your neighborhood.
Pookie?
Yes.
I seen one on New Jack
Pookie?
City, but no. I said we had the quarter man, yo. We had the quarter man.
Of course, there's a Pookie.
I got a question, Critical Mass. Why do you say I'm not sure about Shane? You don't say I'm not sure about
that was kind of racism.
Because I don't think they have Pookies in Canada. For some reason, I don't think Pookies are in Canada.
No, they had them. They were just called Pookie Fam.
Or whatever the Eskimo.
Is there a Pookie in Canada when you were a kid?
It's a boot time.
It's not the
Pookie.
point, Critical Mass.
We just don't try to get out. Don't try to claw your way out of this racism.
Just because you happen to be right doesn't make you right.
It's called an educated guess, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh.
Called profiling, motherfucker.
Maybe, motherfucker.
Probably shoes on the other foot. How's it feel?
They're not just buddies. Yeah. Also, yeah.
I don't like getting the shoes on the other foot.
Oh yeah, New Hope King. Tell me you cheesing, fam. Is it National Canadian Day? We should all just speak Toronto slang. Yo, AK got the Toronto slang on lock. Anyway, let's say what's up to the people because y'all about to fight, and we must keep the illusion of peace, or BBC is gonna move in.
My God, have you seen their shows? They fucking hate each other. It's a cesspool of hatred.
No,
it's fantastic. I feed off of it.
I think Keesis and Buck have this rivalry going on.
It's because they're two black holes of negativity.
Oh, I thought you was about to get real racial on Juneteenth.
Try to destroy each other.
Well, you see, they're both black, right? And there can only be one major black. There's an alpha black, but then there's a black.
And you have to say black is
American black and African black.
There's Nigerian black and
two different blacks
and watered down American black.
Those are two different blacks.
Anyway, black hole.
Did he say black?
Black hole.
A black hole. Well,
black hole.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a collector spotlight tonight. We're going to be spotlighting homie Buck Fangs collection. That's great. But we're also flying Buck down to interview the C.O.C. So he's going to spend his time with us. So I want you guys to give him a big, fat, warm cock welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Buck Fangs. Love to see it. Yo, they tried to disrespect you and start clapping early, but I was like, nah, y'all gonna keep it up for Buck. How you doing, Buck?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Buck?
Look at he's ready for
Buck.
the interview.
Oh, he's got his jacket on and everything.
Yo, I seen some pics of Buck's collection, and he's like, y'all gonna stop with that fake anime bullshit because he got some heat. He got some heat. We're gonna look at
Goku in the background. I see a little Vegeta.
Look at that. Look, I used to only think it was JPEGs, but when them pictures came in, I'm like, yo, I sent it over to C.O.C. Forensics, and they validated them. These are real.
That's
statues,
not a fake.
yo.
Yeah, that's not a fake background.
Nah, that ain't.
FBJ.
Shout out to FBJ.
What was it? Frieza looks legit. Okay.
That Frieza looks legit, but we're gonna get into his collection. So yeah, we're gonna get into Buck's collection. We're gonna get into our interview with that Buck is gonna do interviewing the C.O.C. And then we're going to get into Critical Mass's Deathstroke. I almost said Darth RASHEEEEEEED like he was a motherfucking statue, dude. Get into Deathstroke. And then we're going to see how long. We got a bunch of stuff. We're going to try to keep it short. But now that Buck is here and we got our comments ready to go, let's say what up. That's the homie right there. Childhood friend, EJ. Me and him used to be in a bathtub together.
Oh, man.
Hey, yo.
I'm just... That was a joke. I'm trying to embarrass
That was
EJ,
last
I realize
year.
I'm gonna be the one more embarrassed because y'all have a face to a name. So I'm like, let me walk that one back a little bit.
Too late.
Too late. How's your week going?
memes
though,
are
Buck, before we
coming.
Get into this.
Pretty busy. Good to just hang out and chill.
And that's what we're gonna
Sounds
do. We're
good.
gonna hang out and chill. Buck, the hero we all need. Spread the anime love to the C.O.c. He's here to do just that, Random Korean. Road Dogg is in the house tonight. All right, let's get some music going.
Where's the music? Yeah, I was gonna say, kind of quiet.
Oh, wow. Gumpla Melly.
Shoo.
She's pretty good looking.
Shoo. Shoo. Ladies and gentlemen, we got EJ down with us tonight. Yeah,
What's up,
that music
EJ?
is too low to get. It's too low to get hype. There we go. There we go. Mr. Kennedy, thank you for
I
doing
can't hear the
WD.
music.
I appreciate it. But y'all know what? We got Alan Kiefer in the house down with us tonight. We got Constructive Outrage, the number 11th community statue channel on the YouTubes, ladies and gentlemen, in the house tonight. We got Cash the Gemini with the number 4 community statue channel, ladies and gentlemen. We got Evil Joel again in the house. Yo, Cypher Morning from Down Under. Yo, those Australians be representing C.O.c hard though. You got Mr. Popo. You got Luke. You got Mr. Popo. You got Luke. Who else is it? I know there's more. We got Cypher.
Sam, you said something very weird. Could you repeat that again? The
Yes.
Australians are
Mhm.
repping C.O.c hard. What kind
Yes.
of reps are they doing to the cock?
So what I mean by that is like, yo,
And why is the cock hard while they're doing reps? to
because
it?
we can't be soft like all of these other channels. You know what I mean? We gotta be up. We got chest out,
You gotta be
straight
strong.
up, stiff. You know what I mean? You gotta speak with your chest. There's too many channels out there. They be like this. I like it.
That's right. When you come with the thunder.
That's right. So when our word, well, like when we about to erect these words out of our mouth, we gotta come correct. Anyway, y'all know what it is. C.O.c. Constructive Outrage crew. Mitchell Lawrence is passing through tonight. Always there to just give us a what's up. I appreciate you. Yo. I'm gonna say this name wrong. We just gonna say Damo. Damo is
Damiano.
chilling with us tonight. Damiano. Welcome, Damiano. Appreciate you being here tonight. Comic Galaxy. What up, everyone? What up, Comic Galaxy? Cash, the Gemini. Alan. Keith is in the house with us tonight. Jojo Valdez disrespecting the BBC. We're in a peace treaty right now with the BBC. I had to pay a lot of money for Buck tonight, so I gotta make sure this works.
It didn't come cheap.
Yeah. Random Korean, press that random button. You never know what Korean's gonna pop out. I'm hoping it's a BTS member. Is that racist? I hope it's not. You know, I got love. Nothing but love for K-pop. My homie. Yo, we got Critical Mass doing double duty in the house tonight. Jesse Hernandez is in the house tonight. Critical Mass in the house tonight. Robert Anderson in the house tonight. We got At to Kiss in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got Dennis Perez, who showed me these pictures, so I already seen what this Deathstroke looked like. So I'm about to see it unboxed and undressed. I'm excited. Road Dogg, Jesse, James, yo, how it going, Cocker Spaniels? Shout out to Road Dogg. Appreciate you. Carl in the building in the house tonight. Welcome, Carl. Shout out from my daughter. She said you rep Overwatch. I guess you had some jerseys with Overwatch teams on it, and she knew both of those teams. And she was like, "Yo, that Carl, he's a real one. He's a real one." So, but she's young, so don't get no ideas. All right, we got the main man in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kennedy, the newest, freshest member of the C.O.C. I don't know if I told you that enough, AK, how much I appreciate you. Bats in the Belfry, the whole Bat family in the house tonight. Tell Barbara Gordon I said what's up. Jose Alicia in the house representing PR. We going to war with the Dominicans next week. Be there. I got the comb slick back. What else we got? Let's see if you know the Ledge. Ledge is down with us tonight. Welcome, welcome. FBJ's in the house with us tonight. Jungle Brother, a true blue brother. What else we got? We got Archangel in the house tonight. Welcome, Archangel. Look at these handsome fellas. Aw, you must be talking about AK again. See, AK? We got my old Luke, Australia, representing in the house. See what I mean now? Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Luke. We got Random Korea. I'm on the RCC. I'm telling you, they rock hard. Buck don't get it. He don't understand.
Listen, Aussies are great collectors. They got amazing collections out there.
I will say they're some of the best collectors.
And the crazy part is they pay probably more than us to get some of these pieces. Yeah. And that goes to show you how dedicated they are.
They pay more than us. They got bigger spaces than us. Like when you collecting an Aussie, dude, it's a whole no. It's a
and
whole
the crazy part is you can never steal from them because that whole continent will try to kill you.
And they got Crocodile Dundee with the fucking big knife and a backup knife, son.
They got spiders that eat birds. The water will kill you. Okay.
Spiders that eat birds, yo. I ain't messing with those spiders that eat birds. Yo, Cash is. Shout out Cash representing Pride Month, all of his people, yo. Diversity, love you.
Oh, wow.
Love you, Cash.
I'm glad you're expressing yourself, Cash to Gemini.
Cash,
nothing but love, dude.
Then?
The community has a wide umbrella, baby.
Have a float at the Gay Pride Parade? That's
right. All right. And we got yo, Ledge. You know we're gonna be in StatueCon. Not only is C.O.C. gonna be repping the StatueCon with Shane the Dark Lord, with Critical Mass, with myself. I'm gonna be going to Comic-Con, most likely 94.5% going to Comic-Con. Today was the last day to do the fan site for the tickets, to get the early tickets. So I did that.
Verification, yeah.
So now I have to get my tickets. So if I can secure the tickets, I'm going. But I'm going to make the attempt to get the tickets. I got to figure out what days most of the people are going to be there and then choose those
Friday
days.
and Saturday are usually the first to go first.
Okay. I got to figure out where you going, like when you're going to be there, when Casual's going to be there, when Darth Rasheed's going to be there, all of that good stuff.
CMP will be there.
Yo, you talking about little baby CMP?
That's right. With the number 2 show in all of YouTube.
Yo, this fool got the number 18 show on YouTube. Give it up for CMP, baby. That's big, baby.
Yo,
give it up.
That's number 2.
Yo, he's climbing, yo. He's going to catch up to Cash soon. Shout out to CMP.
Tuesdays.
He's got the number 1 show on Tuesday.
No, but he's monetized now. He's rolling.
I know.
Yeah,
he showed me how. Yo, he was like, yo, one day you're gonna be like me. He took me. Yo, he sat me down backstage and said, yo, let me put you on game, son. He was like, yo, you see this? You see these views?
Oh wow.
And then he showed me Cash wears the rainbow thongs. Yo, give it up to Cash representing. But no, this fool said, he was like, yo, this fool was getting figures, dude. Cash gets so much money. No, not the power. Yo, watch Casual show. Yes, y'all probably did because we usually get Casual's leftovers. But if y'all watch his show, if you didn't, because he was killing me with that power of 2 and 3 acolyte shit, dude. I never even seen.
Oh, was he using Steiner math?
No,
all you wrestling heads, you know Steiner math. And Steiner math is very accurate.
I don't know. I just seen witches and like weird people. But I laughed every time he did it. Let's see if we got anybody. Yo, y'all know what time it is. Figure Kong is in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Figure Kong. Yo, we got No Ram in the house tonight, yo. Give me the good C.O.C, baby. You know we got the good cock for you. We got AK. We got Shane the Darkler. We got Critical Mass. We got some BBC. We don't know what that is like, but you can check them out Saturdays. What time y'all on Saturdays, Buck Fangs?
It varies, but
It
usually
varies.
I'll say 5 o'clock maybe on Saturdays.
Ladies and gentlemen,
5
all
o'clock
of the way from parts unknown.
PST.
Timberlands, check. Carhartt with the
no.
liner, check. Beanie on blast.
Yankee
08. Yo, he East Coast, so he's OE. He ain't on that St. I stuff. Check.
MD.
Give it up for your future president. Darth Rashid is in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Guns up in the air for all y'all suckers. That's what's up. Welcome, Darth Rashid. I'm glad you can make it tonight because I know you're busy this week, so I appreciate you.
Yeah, finally
Buck
baby
is sweating already. Look at him.
It's not easy, bro.
Yo, I ain't even know you had a tat
he
on
know.
your arm.
Anthony Kennedy, he know.
Cut
He
his
know-
mic. Cut his mic.
He know what time it is, man.
Yep.
Can't even
I'ma
afford a Yankee.
Listen,
Come on,
you see his forehead glistening already. You saw
on
what
his
he went, oh,
forehead.
shit.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna put some ink on your forehead. I'm gonna slap you with my tattoo on your forehead, bro.
See how much love we got for each other on this channel? That's what I'm talking
birth-
about. Yeah.
That birthmark on your head gonna go up through your whole afro.
Can't.
Cut it. I'm trying, but he's got mad power. Like I can't. Like every time I try to mute Rashid, it doesn't let me. Dude. Like presidential power right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to
up,
Casual
Cash?
again with the number 18 show.
Get up, Cash.
There he is, D3. Manny. that was that shit from the. Yeah, we won't bring the Acolyte shit here, Darth Rashid. We'll respect it.
Yeah.
We'll respect it.
Don't bring casual nerd. Don't let casual nerd on the show tonight. Absolutely
Peace. Now you know he's gonna be like, give me a link just to do it, right? You know, like that. That's just
spiteful.
So, if you put him on the show, it's TOS, terminate on site.
Oh shit, damn. All right.
So,
Beast 51
Rashid,
Statues is in the house tonight. What up, panel?
What's
What up,
brother?
chat? Just checking in
ODB.
to say hi. Appreciate you.
I was gonna say, when you're going for a fight, is that your first striking move so they can see the queens coming?
Woo!
No, that's for Buck. That's gonna go on Buck's head.
Woo!
They slap.
I thought it was like
Kaku is
this in the
gathering up
elbow.
for
I'm
Comic-Con.
gonna slap the cocoa butter off his forehead.
You know what, Rashid? Just send me your address. I'll hook you up with a proper Yankee. You know.
Oh, Yankee fitted. That's really nice of you, dude. But that's
What's up,
love
Buck?
right
What's
there.
up, Shane? What's going on?
What's up,
What's up, Rashid?
I'm nothing.
Yo, Randy Korean said if the COC crew gathering up together for Comic-Con, can the chat get a lottery giveaway with something small signed from the... Yo, I don't know if anybody will want that, but I'll sign whatever y'all guys want me to sign.
Wait, what does he want?
Just something from us. Like we could do it,
Oh.
like if we're all at Comic-Con, we sign something.
So you what?
And then,
we can get the New York Comic Con program guide. We'll sign it. There you go.
There you go.
Ah,
Hey, I'll just pick up a statue from there and be like,
nah, man. Let me just answer that for him. Ain't nothing free, man.
I'll docu-sign
Right,
mine.
with
I'm
that
gonna be there.
random Korean man. Send a super
Yeah.
chat. Then we'll maybe we'll do something, man. Send them funds, man. Mail them money orders and them checks to the house, and then maybe you get something for free.
Hey,
Exactly,
I do like
man.
that idea, Random Korea. So
Asking
we'll
for
workshop
shit for free,
something.
man.
We'll
Ain't shit for free, man.
We'll
What's wrong
workshop
with
something.
you, man? Nah, I'm messing with you, bro.
Yo, Road Dogg saying today is mustache day and nobody told me. Yo, shout out. Yo, Steiner Math, let's go. Carl understands it.
Yep.
Cat saying what up with the King Banana. Yo, tell your brother that I said we will do whatever we can to get Marvel vs. Capcom on the Xbox for him. Cause I know that stings. That's some bullshit, Phil Spencer. Hit me up. We gotta talk. Let's see what we got. That's it, boys. So remember, support the cock. We appreciate all support and funds of the cock. Go to, I don't know what it goes to. But now we're gonna get right in there. So we're gonna keep this show moving. Y'all know why we're here. Buck, I'm gonna move you up here.
Oh, Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, So if y'all didn't know, this is a what if. Let me preference that. I don't want to get sued by XM, but now that we got that
smirk on his face, man.
Because that's
I'm about to ask the hard-hitting question.
He's gonna ask that.
So boner.
If you guys didn't know, c.O.c has acquired XM Studios. There's a lot of questions in the community, casual nerds community. Cash the Gemini are like, yo, what does this mean for this statue? Are y'all still gonna do this statue? So what we did was we flew Buck Fangs out. He rounded up all of the questions from the community. He's gonna ask us, what do we plan to do now that we run XM Studios? So first of all, let's give Buck Fangs a round of applause for being here today. We appreciate you flying out. It's a busy schedule. we love you. And then yeah, so like shut up. So whatever you want to ask us, we'll be happy to answer.
I appreciate the applause from our live studio audience here today. Here on the C.O.c show that's been taken over by the most esteemed of hosts, myself. And so the community has been itching to hear a few.
They love you. I'm sorry.
The community has been itching to hear a few answers to some important questions. XM has, lost the confidence of the collecting community at large, and this is something that I'm hoping the C.O.c crew can help to assuage their fears with the answers to the questions I'm about to ask. So, firstly, I want to know, before the C.O.c took over XM, the XM factories were closing left and right. Things were in disarray, and that really stemmed production. So what will you do to prevent factories from closing going forward? What will the C.O.c do, and how will you restore confidence to collectors?
I could take this one if you guys don't mind. If you notice, our statues were, having they varied in quality recently, you know what I mean? We have factories that handled our samurai line, which gave us some dope, really awesome pieces like the Killer Croc, you know what I mean? We have factories that gave us the awesome Transformer line, but we also have factories that gave us Sinister. We also have factories that gave us Justice League, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna close those factories, take those funds and invest them into the factories that do the dope shit. And then we save that money. We're going to move it all over. And we call that the C.O.c fund. You know what I mean? We're going to give the C.O.c fund to the people who deserve the C.O.c, the C.O.c, the fund. I'm sorry, the fund. And I think that's one way we can handle it. But if you guys have any other ideas, because this we just going along with it right now, but that's something I would like to do.
Yeah, that's pretty close to what I was going to say too. So
yeah, cool.
I'm deeply sorry. That answer was kind of insufficient.
Okay.
I would like to hear what the false Sith Lord, any of the false Sith Lords, have to say about this. How do you presume to restore the collector's faith in XM? What are you going to do to stop the factories from closing down?
I assume you're talking to Cash, the fake Sith Lord? No.
He's not the one bathed in red.
Oh, you got the aura right now, Shane the Dark Lord.
Yo, Buff, you'll be bathed in red. You better watch your mouth, bro.
Tell him, Rashid.
He's just here to ask questions.
You see, this is what the community feared. That I would come asking the hard questions, and I will be faced with threats instead of
what I would do. All right,
answers.
Shut up. Look, shut up.
This
what I would do was first of all, I would reopen up that page that we had when they had the little small group and they would run by the renders. I would reopen that up because let's keep it real. Mad renders get leaked out all the time, whether it was from Sideshow or any, and I would like to get to see the fans there, how they feel about that particular render of that character. I would want to go back to making characters that other companies won't make. Dealing with even Star Wars, like I would like to do a Nihilus for XM, Darth Nihilus, Darth Talent, XM Darth Talent. You know, I would like to do characters that wasn't been done before, such as Bishop and others. So I will go back on that note. Stuff that made us great, making great pieces and rare characters that other companies won't make. That's what I would do. So,
thank you for your answer, Dr. Rashid.
Sure.
Next, I need to know what artists or sculptors, like what artists or sculpture adjustments can we expect now that you're in charge of XM's pipeline?
Oh, I'm going straight to. Oh, was that for me? I'm sorry, I made a cut you over.
No, it's.
I'm going straight to the custom game, and I'm taking those artists. I'm taking them out of that. I'm stealing them back from the custom game and making them work for me.
I'd like to, expand further on that. So, what artists specifically are you actually equipped with the connections to get to these artists? Are they willing to work with the c.O.c?
I could jump in here because I actually negotiate in some contracts lately. So let me see. We brought out some very talented contracts from other studios right now, right? So we're going to build a brand new art department. First of all, like brand new art department. This is going to allow us, for starters, it's going to allow us to get Daniel Bell, K.A. Kim, Franco Calissimo, Kucherek Brothers, right? All of the Argentinian and whatever sounds Spanish artists, we're going to get them because they're very talented people, right? Martin Canali, right? Canali, I don't know how to roll that, right? We're going to get him. So what we're going to do, we brought out some contracts. I had a long conversation with Amy at Sideshow. So we're going to bring them in, and that's just the start. They're going to come in. They're going to build the art department from scratch. And then we're going to come some dope, awesome new designs. Everything that wasn't working, we throwing it out.
I would like to stop you there, CriPPleR.
Okay,
our investigative reporting team over here, they have different and conflicting information. Apparently, well, I shouldn't say apparently. I don't want to get sued. Supposedly, the c.O.c crew is actually working with those scammers on Facebook that say they will sculpt any 3D print for you. All you need to do is send them your PayPal info and, a little money just to be sure that they can receive it.
So
proof.
Can I be sure? Can I jump in there?
Absolutely, Critical Mass.
Okay, well, I've on the down low. I've been securing funds. Push us forward. Legal funds. These are not dirty funds from anywhere. These are from private investors, and we have a large amount of cash. Money flows, money not a problem. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll prices back to 2017. That's right, 2017 prices. Back when you could get an XM quarter scale for $9.99. And
you heard it here
on top
first.
of that, because I've secured these funds legally, the c.O.c shipping will be free. You hear that? You will get your statue for free. Don't worry about it. I know it looks like we're going to take a financial hit, but I have a large fund of cash flow. It's not going to happen. We might take a hit in the beginning, but trust me, it's just like McDonald's and all these other places where they give you the $1 meal. Yeah, you're going to get that little burger for a buck, but you're going to buy fries. You're going to buy soda. You're going to get you got to get that cherry pie. You're going to get a shake. And trust me, the money's going to come back. Oh, yes, the money's coming back.
So these discounts are definitely going to affect your overall revenue streams. How do you plan to make up for that by increasing the ESs? I don't think collectors will like that.
That's another thing. Low ESs. We have heard people. They have spoken. Now, and did I mention we have secured licenses from Marvel, DC, Star Wars. We have these. We have Predator. And don't stop me now. We also have a Godzilla line. Now, trust me. And as far as the scales go, we got 1/5. We got quarter scale. We got 6 scale. We got 1/3. We're working on half scale. We don't have that just yet. But trust me, the cock is coming strong. It's coming hard. And you will be happy to get your cock on time at a reasonable price from us.
That's a lot of coming from the cock and promise satisfaction. I would say right now the marketplace is evolving very rapidly. There's a lot of new companies popping up. Shipping prices are at an all-time high. The secondary market is bottoming out. What do you guys propose to do to survive in the current market? How do you expect to navigate these difficulties?
Got deep pockets. We can do it. Don't worry about it.
That's not a good answer, BB.
Sir.
I'm detecting a lack of unity within the talk right now.
That's my brother, so don't come over here trying to cause chaos. I just was playing with my brother, but how will we maintain? The thing is to give out the best product. So we end up firing and Sing. In the end, he created one of the most mutant massacres ever created, was that XM Sinister. And thanks for me, I terminated Ansing, and I end up hiring somebody who's doing a custom that's now in that group, and we're getting Mr. Sinister as he creates tanks of clones. A clone room with a Mr. Sinister with a full of his cape fluttering down, you know. So that Mr. Sinister that was coming out, that was scrapped. Also, we're making from the X-Men Blob. We're doing a new what you call her? What's my girl's name that turns blue? I don't know what's going on.
Mystique.
We have Mystique, and we're doing Spiral and Mojo. I'm even doing a long shot.
Oh wow!
And a Dazzler.
And if you read the comics, you find out what the blue lady's name is.
Oh no, he didn't.
So my next question will be:
How about we take that margarine butter off your forehead? 'Cause it's shining all up in my camera, bro. You shining. You really shine like a flashlight.
Yeah.
It's because we had a little buck cocky before the show backstage.
Ooh, oh god. Oh wow. It gets real up here. Hey, but I like that question. So for starters, each c.o.c. XM employee will have to have that XM Mr. Sinister on their mood board, so they know what not to do, right? So that's what we're gonna start there, right? We're gonna flag and block every whining little bitch in the community, right? That's the first thing we're gonna do. Right? I mean, that's the second thing we're gonna do, right? What else are we gonna do? Oh yeah, and your vision is right. We reached out. We're gonna be working. We got a 10-point plan. We're working with your vision to bring free shipping to everybody by 2025. Right.
Wow.
Oh yeah. By the way, we also have a contract
hashtag free shipping
with Blitzway.
Yeah, K.A. Kim. She was over last night. We had her.
The economics of your business model are starting to look more and more fantastical with each new claim.
Yeah, I figured you'd be on the nutsack.
No, This is the Cock Show. My next question to you, I think it dovetails nicely from the last. What would be the first flagship statue to be produced under the Cock's leadership?
I got this, fellas.
1, 2, 3. Oh, go ahead.
Galactus on throne.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I would have expected the X-Men.
I expected Bishop.
No, we have a line, but you got to remember. See, we plan on doing the whole Fantastic Four, not just
because we got the whole we got the Marvel line, we got the DC line. Remember,
we got everything.
You guys heard it here first.
And
Galactus on throne.
And Galactus on Throne was going to be
There you
massive.
go, Darth Rashid. And
If you
Rashid
like-
is actually doing all of the art for that piece. So he's actually doing the art, and he picks his sculptor and painter. This is what we're going to start. This is what we're doing going forward. It's going to be very personal. You're going to know the face, you're going to know the product, and you're going to be able to equate that quality with the person responsible.
It's gonna have that New York panache art.
Yeah.
There's go ahead, Critical. My bad.
No, I was just saying about his art style with that Rashid's gonna bring. He's gonna bring us that New York, that 80s, you know, that in your face.
Like
There's
very comic. I don't mean to interrupt, but very comic based. We everything else from the great stories. Whether the Phoenix, we're going for the John Byrne, Arthur Adam. We're going with the Mark Silvestri. All the stories we're trying to the great of the comic books. We're going to put a little touch of our idea, but what made comic books great? Secret Wars was a great story. We had plenty of X-Men. I don't think we did a Vision. I think we need to do a Vision. You know, so we're gonna do like a Vision. We're gonna do probably a new Weapon X.
Hey, Darth Rashid, are you going to reduce the amount of likes a piece needs to get interest in making it? Sort of like the Pit situation. You're going to reduce it from 500 to 200?
It's that characters like that are going to be on a made to order. made to order.
Got you.
So if you're talking about a Pit,
yeah.
those who put down the deposit of the Pit will be made. Instead of getting 500 likes and sing, it's going to be made to order.
Beautiful. But like, I just want to pinpoint.
Pillow wearing motherfucker. But go ahead.
I'd like to pinpoint more on that Galactus on Throne, because there are doubters in the community when it comes to you, Darth Rashid, and scale. Some say you're a false life-size collector, and they're a bit worried. In the past, XM has messed up with scaling with the Blue Lady, and also they also messed up with the Magneto on Throne. So we would like to know your answer.
Let me tell you something. I disagree, because I think that when Mystique was made, that they said was overscaled, they created that 1/4 size, but I don't think that they did each piece as an art piece, not necessarily, because I don't feel that every piece was made like a diorama, like the 110 XM. I'm sorry, 110 XM pieces. We got to remember, statues are not made like that. The statues are made separately, unless it's going to be in a diorama put together. You had the Logan, like for example, you had the Sideshow Logan, which was Daniel Bell, one of the best Wolverine pieces. But then people was not happy with the brown Wolverine, which it did not actually fit in scale with the Sabretooth. So other people in their collection got the Logan and got the Sabretooth and put those together. I don't feel that Mystique was overscale like people think. I just feel that she was done as a separate piece and stand out just like that. Same thing with the Magneto. If you was to stand that Magneto up next to like a Sideshow Gambit, it would be a 1/4. You know what I'm saying? But then you have your people that like Magneto a little bulkier, and then you have people that have Magneto as a little slim. You know what I'm saying? That particular Magneto was in shape, but he wasn't actually bulky. You know, he was even slimmer than the Doctor Doom on Throne, but he was the same size as Doctor Doom, but he was a slimmer guy. So it's all how the artist takes their discretion on how they want to go far with the anatomy of that character. I just feel like this time we'll make it where we're doing like a setup. Like we'll act like we're doing, instead of doing one piece separate, we'll try to make every piece pay homage to the story that they can all link up all together.
Yes, I think the entire community hears you loud and clear when you defend the failures of your predecessors, and you artfully dodge on the what scale the Galactus will be.
No, I didn't dodge.
I would
Oh,
like
hold
to
on.
hear.
No, you asked. Hold on. I'm. Let me. I thought you was asking me. I'm sorry. The Galactus on Throne is going to be 1/4, of course.
Oh,
But he's going to be a 1/4 bigger than Maestro because that is his size. I can't do a 1/3. He's going to be a 1/4 Galactus. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be what he would be in the 1/4 world. He's going to dominate over a Maestro. He's going to dominate over a war tank. You understand?
Like he should.
He's an Earth Eater. So we have to understand that that's who he's going to be. You know?
Understood. I would like to hear from AK and Shane of the Dark Lord of the C.O.c crew. Like, what are your roles in the new administration taking over XM, and like, how do you actually agree with the intent to produce the Galactus on Throne as the flagship statue for the new joint venture between C.O.c and XM?
I'm the silent partner.
Thank you, AK. Shane.
Pretty good one. Yeah, I agree with it. I think it would sell very well. That's a really good choice. People want it, and we don't have any Galactus on Thrones yet. So
fantastic. I'm starting to see some unity between the C.O.c. My next question will be: will there be a new C.O.c XM gallery? What can we expect from it?
Yes. So you can expect artist meet and greets, one, right? We will host Q&As for the community in our new gallery, right? Just a little things. We will host mud wrestling events between the top influencers. Like, that's something I know you guys want to see. As a matter of fact, our first one is a Royal Rumble match, and we got Jen Mint, Batman statue collector, Mr. X, art statue collector, and Rad Titan in a mud wrestling match at our gallery. Winner takes a statue back to their community so they can give it away.
It's gonna be a live collector's combat.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's gonna be real, like mud and everything. Lots of mud.
There's also been a lot of clamoring for live C.O.c fights. What do you say to that?
C.O.c don't
Show us
fight
the
among
money.
each other. I'm sorry, that's something that's just not gonna happen.
But we'll take members from Casual Nerd and different shows and make them fight.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Like, we'll put you in the ring with somebody.
And will the new Galactus be there at the proper scale at the C.O.c XM gallery, the joint venture?
Well, of course it will. I mean, that's what I just said.
Lovely.
It's gonna be our next big. You got the Hulk Buster pieces.
And it's definitely going to be made to order. So it definitely has to be a made to order piece, but it will be the talk of the town. There is no Galactus on. I think the last Sideshow Galactus came out pretty good. It just was underscaled.
How will the branding change for the company going forward, seeing as you have now merged with XM, or at least you've acquired XM?
We've acquired
Can we
they work
expect
for us.
continuity in the packaging, in the logos? What does this mean for the XM Life Group? Will it be changed to the C.O.c XM Life Group? What can we see going forward? How will things change? How would the appearance of the company change for the community going forward?
Shane can answer this. I know we talked about it. We're gonna go with the standard black and white motif. We're gonna keep that there. It's just we're gonna have a nice big C.O.c over XM. And so the C.O.c will always be over XM at all times, present, just in the field of view. Everyone's gonna try to look, and they're gonna just see the C.O.c. And so that's what we want to do. But we also want to make sure they see XM because it's nostalgia for them. So we'll put that there. But long as the C.O.c is always present and over XM, I think we'll be fine. So XM Life will be cock life. You know
Beautiful,
what I mean?
beautiful.
Yeah.
So I actually got a chance to get a behind the scenes tour of the new c.O.c XM gallery that's being built. And I got to see some major changes. I saw a John Stewart, a Bishop, a Luke Cage, a Blade, a Bruce Leroy, a Sho'nuff, Static Shock, and a Boondock Saints Dio. Is it safe to say here on Juneteenth?
Oh, you forgot
that.
Miles Morales.
Yes, the Miles Morales statue as well. And is it safe to say here on Juneteenth that XM Studios, under c.O.c leadership, will release statues of Black heroes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
On Juneteenth.
By all means.
Yes, I already seen one that I'm personally looking forward to is the quarter scale A Pimp Named Slickback by Daniel Bell. And KM Kim is actually going to
What kind of shit is that, man?
Hey, and I have a surprise.
I'm just saying.
I wasn't supposed to reveal this, Buck, because we like you. We're going to give you this exclusive.
Okay.
Please do oblige.
We are going to re-release Storm from XM. We're going to re-release it.
Who made this decision?
We are.
They're going to kill us.
Hey, listen to me.
We're rolling it back to
2019 prices.
That MAT.
I told you we have. Why don't you guys? I have funding. I have secure funding.
It's not the funding. It's the people who own it going to get pissed at us.
We're not worried about those
need better financial.
We're trying to get the people. We're trying to get the people. Trust me, CriPPleR. It's more people that don't own it than it is people that own it.
Sometimes sniffing white out has an effect on people. But we have Luke Cage coming.
Yes, we do.
Our man with 2 torsos.
Yes, we do.
We have Bishop. We have Blade. We have possibly a new Black Panther in the works again.
Happy Juneteenth.
Right. And we also have a new Storm. I don't know what some people sniffing whiteout, but we're not re-releasing
the old one out.
We're not re-releasing the OG XM Storm, but we're coming out with a joke.
That was Storm. Funny, Critical Mass. That was a good
joke. Gotcha.
And this is the big kicker. This is the big one right here. For
me.
This is the big one for Juneteenth. Are you ready, Buck? Are you ready?
We got
this one. This one is going to blow out everybody.
Talk to me.
We are in partnership with Todd McFarlane to make.
We did it, baby. We got the rights.
That sounds very exciting.
We got the rights to Spawn.
That sounds extremely
exciting. We're gonna put that old XM DNA all over that.
And the Kucheric brothers.
Oh wow!
We'll be doing the cape.
I'm excited to see that.
Yep.
Exclusive news. You guys heard it here first.
Yes.
So on that point as well, seeing as you guys are celebrating the spirit of Juneteenth, this month also is a month shared by another holiday. So the people want to know, in the spirit of pride, will there be cock switch outs on the female statues?
Unfortunately, we haven't done market research into that audience yet. But AK is responsible for that. Okay, all right. So, AK is part of research and development.
We will not be moving this company in a woke direction. No.
Okay.
If you don't like that, don't buy the fucking statue.
Okay. So to translate that, what he's saying is no.
So Storm will not be getting any appendages.
No. And I'm sorry for the people who want, but I know there's other channels that specialize in that, so they're on Saturdays.
I've noticed a lot of people in the chat saying they want some cock. I just wanted to voice. I wanted to be the voice of the community and help them express their desires.
But
here.
that just means constructive outrage crew.
Yeah, that's constructive outrage crew.
Yeah,
come on.
That's what it means.
Wait a minute. What do you guys think I was talking? I meant the letters in bold plastered on the characters. What did you guys think I was talking about?
But you can
get some cock in your life.
Yeah.
My you down with C.O.C?
Yeah, you know me.
My last question for the night will be:
I'm in.
Will you bring back Star Wars? If so, and I'm really itching to hear Darth Rasheed's response on this, and you, Shane, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I told you that though. I told you what characters.
This is important because there is a caveat. If so, if you do bring back Star Wars, can we expect Acolyte statue? A lot of mainly CNP really want that power of many, and they want to
answer for the fucking Acolyte.
Yeah. Oh, exile. That's the only way to answer that.
There will not be any Acolyte, bro.
So, Buck, this is the
Next
situation.
question.
I'm not gonna lie. We tried to get the Star Wars license, but unfortunately, CNP has acquired the rights to Star Wars, and we got word that they will be prioritizing Acolyte. But you'll have to speak to Casual Nerd for that information. But he is planning. I heard from a reliable source that he's planning the whole Dio of witches. Yeah. So
one thing we will do with the if we do make more Star Wars non-Acolyte, it will have a swap out light up lightsaber or a non-light up lightsaber which is painted to glow in the dark, and it won't be batteries, it'll be plug-in the base.
Fantastic.
that's what I'm talking about.
I'm sure the collecting community will be ecstatic to hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's about fucking time.
No batteries.
That concludes our interview for today. Thank you guys for your participation. You can hear the crowd going wild.
They love
They
you.
really appreciate you.
You're really wild for the top.
Hey, dude, thank you, Buck, for coming down into COC headquarters in our facilities where you came. You asked us the hard questions. Hopefully, we answered them to your satisfactory. And if we mount up a whole bunch of other questions, we probably could do this again. But seriously, though, Ang, you're not fired. We love XM. This is all jokes. Hopefully, you guys have sense of humor. But not. Shout out to XM for actually reaching out, doing videos, getting questions from the community and trying to answer them. Tyler did a great job with the interview over there. So if you guys haven't seen that, if you guys haven't watched that yet, watch it because it actually answers the questions for real. So if you guys are curious of what's going on with XM, check them out on XM Life. This is jokes. But yo, not Darth Rasheed, Critical Mass. You ready to unbox that, baby?
I'm ready. It's going to be pretty quick. It's not a lot of pieces.
Let's do it.
I have not opened this up. The only thing I did, I took it out of the art box. I took it out.
Critical Mass. Be careful with the mags on the arms. I heard they could be loose.
But check this out.
Oh,
straps.
Double.
We got straps.
You like
Did you
straps? Little straps in your life?
Did you hear me, Critical Mass?
Yes, I did. Okay.
All
right. So,
CriPPleR, man, you really went off the whole thing. Like, when did this whole unlimited budget thing come into play?
Unlimited budget?
You're like, yeah, we could do this, and we got this license and that license, and we get this artist and that artist. And I'm like, what?
Oh,
I told you we had the funding.
Darth Sidious has unlimited power. The COC has unlimited budget.
Well,
man.
Are you getting that? So, what's that new thing from Sideshow?
The Succubus.
Succubus.
Are you going to get that piece?
I would like to. I'm not sure yet.
If the price is right.
How's that piece? It has weight to it, or is it light?
It's got weight to it.
Okay.
Oh, and they got the little color coded
c.o.c.
Let's see all the Teen Titans.
That's pretty neat. What's your impression of the paint job? Like pulling that out?
It's kind of a standard gray,
like actual like stone concrete type.
That's what it appears to be.
He said it is what it is, man.
All right, okay. Jeez.
It's gray.
Pulling teeth, this man.
Yeah, you see like little faces on there.
Okay.
Somebody's having a bad day here. Real bad day.
All right.
Yeah, let us know if that segment was cringe, or if not, we could do PCS next.
Dude, I'm on the show and I found it cringe.
I know, right? And some of it was like mad cringe. I'm like, some
But
of it was
Crip,
cool.
you forgot one thing. Like,
What?
maybe it's just me and I overthought it. You're like, yeah, we're gonna lower prices. How about we just open a factory in Mexico, and that way it's easier on the
Look
shipping
at
to
that.
North America and South
Yeah,
America.
then you're gonna have the cartel.
That's what you were supposed
then-
to say.
You're gonna have the cartels on our ass and shit.
Hey, don't worry about that. I can deal with the cartel.
You heard the old man, ladies and gentlemen.
I ain't messing
We
with
can
you.
do
Yeah, we
He's
got
like,
old
security.
school.
All right,
Me and
bet.
the essays are cool.
Yeah.
ODB, you on your own with that cartel shit.
Exactly.
Man,
They be
what you
chopping,
scared for?
they be chopping dudes alive, not dead. Bro. They
Dude,
chop
what
you
are you
alive.
scared for? Why you scared, Rashid?
I ain't built like that.
Oh man,
Did
see,
y'all see Bad Boys
Ooh.
for Life?
I tell you how the West Coast rock.
Yeah, Bad Boys was good. I
It
like
was
Bad
dope,
Boys.
right?
Yeah, it
That
was
shit
good.
was dope.
Good.
Martin was funny.
How's the
I
paint
was like,
of the
yeah.
body?
CMP will take care of the
I
cartel
see
for
that.
us, yo.
I see metallics.
Yeah,
Thank
all right.
you.
Yeah, running.
PR owns AK. Tell him.
Got these little pieces that they put in the.
Oh, they come in that plastic like that.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
good.
Okay, that's interesting.
Did you get yours yet, Rashid?
Nah. I'm still gonna get it though. I gotta make a payment on it today.
We got rats.
I'm curious what the
Imagine it.
swords
I
are made out
remember
of.
that was for part 2, dude. That was crazy with the rats.
Of Pepe guts.
Pepe guts.
So the swords
So-
are plastic.
Yo, where you
Yeah,
putting that
that's
sword?
right,
Yo,
yeah.
be careful.
Yeah, man, you bugging out, man.
Yeah, what the?
I think it's meant to.
Those
Yeah,
right
that,
here.
no,
You
no,
should
it
spell
shouldn't.
it
I don't think it goes like that.
No,
I think
it points
you need to angle that, man.
Back
Boy.
then, or-
wrong way.
That would be really unfortunate if that's to go straight up like that.
Look at his hand. His hand's going straight up like that.
The
Nice.
blade should point over his head. The blade should be like horizontal over his
Let's
head,
see. Let's see.
What the fuck is happening?
like
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Buck, you're good for something after all.
Wow.
At least I'm not re-releasing
Hey.
Storm.
Yo, that came out of nowhere. We talked about that in the meeting, and we said we can't do that because we want to create a better storm.
There you are.
But-
Shut me down again, CriPPleR. Shut
Critical
me down.
Mass was adamant, though. He was like,
what's
I don't
name
ask
wants
for
a-
nothing.
What's
I
the
just
name
wanna-
wants a COC shirt, man? Roman Korea.
I
A
know.
lot of
We got like, if we want to, we could talk and see if we actually want to try and get some to sell them. It wasn't really
Another
something.
small piece for the base.
Look at that.
Okay.
Also color coordinated.
We never really thought of like getting the shirts to sell them, but if people want them, let us
People-
let us know if you guys want them. We'll put
Price
the effort
them
in, but
And then
This
just
actually
have
looks like
a-
This looks like Cyborg.
It is. I think so. It is.
Yeah.
It is Cyborg. Yeah, it's Cyborg on it.
And you got
Cyborg
Nightwing over here.
and Starfire is on there, and Raven's supposed to be on there.
Yep. They're all messed up.
Anybody else getting this other than me and ODB? Anybody picking this up?
No, I know
Nah,
Dennis
but-
is.
Dennis got.
Did he do an unboxing on his?
Dennis already got
I
it.
seen pictures of his, so I don't,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he did an unboxing on his channel.
Buck, you like Deathstroke or no? You're not a Deathstroke fan like that.
No, I can't be collecting too much DC, but this statue looks awesome.
All right,
Mhm.
that was good.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm putting this in or out of order, but we'll find out.
I like how vibrant his suit looks.
It
Yeah.
does. And I know we always say this, but you got to see it in person.
You want to know something though?
All right,
Usually
Casual,
his
I'll talk to you.
boots should be orange instead of blue.
Oh.
You know.
Maybe they're trying something new, Rashid.
No, it'll take it from the piece. I'm just saying.
Is that real metal or it's just painted
Nah,
real?
it's a resin, which is really sad because
What's
I
that?
got the other one over here. Deathstroke.
Yo, y'all see Late Night Trip? Look, he was.
And that one is metal from the one they did
Yeah,
a few years
and
back.
Casual was gonna look at that sword.
This
Okay.
is the one that people talk shit about because they say, "Oh, that's not Deathstroke," and I said, "Fuck you."
Tongues all down at the.
Yeah. He's angry.
Yeah, no, late
And
night
actually,
random Korean Casual will
after
help
this-
us. So.
This Deathstroke next to that Deathstroke cat, ODB. I don't know. You gonna keep both of them?
Yeah, I am. I sell nothing. Nothing.
He shrines his Deathstrokes, bro.
I only sold one piece, and that was because our good brother
Oh,
Fatal
wait.
needed it, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Fatal needed something, I didn't need it anymore, so I only sold one piece, not because I needed it to, but because somebody else.
Yo,
But
Figure
it's
Con,
needed better
we
than I
got
did.
Figure Con with like a C.O.c shirt, man.
And I sold it to him for the price that I paid
all
for
right.
it. I didn't even overcharge him. The other sword.
Oh, the sword, metal?
like how it got-
No.
No.
Resin.
Okay.
But they look good. You see they got the detail on them.
Yeah. I
That
wish
looks
the
nice.
blade. I wish
Tell me if
blade
I'm moving
was
this
like
too
that.
fast.
Yeah.
No, that's
Look
pretty
like the
good.
blade. Look
Yeah,
like the
it doesn't
blade.
take
you
away
know,
from
he
the statue, which is important.
done put in some work.
Do you guys know the artist that worked on this piece?
Canale.
Wasn't this Canale?
This is a Canale.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Canale.
There's
Shout out
only
to
two more
Canale.
pieces, and this baby is done.
I want to see that portrait again. Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. hmm
And you see the damage.
Yeah, I like that.
Like he done had a few battles.
See, I didn't know he had battle damage on that mask.
Look in the corner. Look like he took a bullet right there of a high caliber round, right over his forehead.
That's
Looked like he was driving through Compton.
City
Oh, he
of
was.
Compton.
City of Hey,
Wrong. Yeah. There you go.
he's looking that way.
There's the angle. I
Hey,
like.
last piece, and I just dropped it on the ground. But I'm breaking.
Seeing as Deathstroke is enhanced, if he was to go like toe to toe with Batman, like surprise attack, Batman should lose, right?
Well, actually, in the comic, they did have a toe-to-toe battle in Deathstroke when it's his first series, and he beat Batman down.
No, but
Was that the
that's
one
weird,
when
though,
he was
because
fighting
Batman
over
could be
Robin?
Galactus, so don't.
No, they was fighting. Deathstroke came to Gotham City for I forget exactly. You know, Deathstroke business. And let's see.
Yeah, Deathstroke he can go up. He can go toe to toe with Batman.
Yeah, so that means Deathstroke could be Galactus and everybody else too, or is it just a
With
part-time
Reptile.
thing? Like,
Shut up, CriPPleR, man.
that's all y'all.
I just caught on
Like,
to
yo,
that bullshit.
Deathstroke. I'm like,
Reptile boys.
It's the
Well,
Reptile
put like
boys.
this: Bane beat Batman, right? So can Bane beat everybody? No.
Yeah, that's my whole point. So that's why, like, with Batman, it just gets real strange.
No, that's not how it works, Sam.
How does it work?
Paper beats rock, rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper.
So Gotham Batman universe is all rock paper scissors.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Well, that's what we do.
What is
Lizard-
Batman? Is Batman
paper,
rock or
lizard,
scissors or paper?
That's all right, man.
And
That looks
one-
really good. Dude. I'm happy.
one
for you 'cause I
thing
know
that
how
we
much
all
you love
say
that.
that we were upset because there's no guns, but I
And
have a
unmasked.
solution.
I wish they had a mask
Yeah.
portrait.
And not a mask. That would have been.
Yeah, I think they should have had like a gun at least for this piece.
Yeah.
Critical
Yo.
Mass is the type. There you go.
Where you
He's
get that
like,
gun? Where you get that gun from? Critical Mass.
This is
the prime
Punisher?
one, right?
yeah.
Yo, can you put that on him, like on his back, and have it hang down?
Yo, that's
That's my plan.
Okay.
We're gonna find. Hey, Mr. CriPPleR, we're gonna find out together.
There we
Can
go.
I do it?
Just don't break
And
it.
should I even?
Can you take the hand off?
Actually- Yeah, I can take the hand off, but I'm gonna do that later. I'm not gonna
There you go. Yeah, do it later.
because I don't want to manipulate too much showtime because we got
Yeah.
a show going on here.
yes.
But I just want to say everybody, here's Deathstroke,
Yo,
latest in the
congratulations.
collection.
Deathstroke, pop.
and I didn't have to call in sick to get it.
Nice.
Nice.
There you go. It's a win-win.
And I'm loving the straps.
Figure Kong asked.
You heard it, folks.
He
Critical
loves the
Max
strap.
loves the straps.
CriPPleR
Yeah.
Mask loves the straps.
There we go.
Walk
What do
right
you
into
guys
that one,
think would
fellas.
be a good companion piece for this Deathstroke? Ask Figure Kong Pop.
A Nightwing.
A Nightwing would have been dope.
Because as Rashid has mentioned it before, Deathstroke was originally going up against the Teen Titans. He had nothing to do with Batman. It's just that
That
Yeah,
pose,
that's
that
what
angle you
I'm
had him at before, like before you moved it.
yeah.
Yeah, a little more to the left. That way. Yeah,
Your left or my left?
right there. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
That's too far. But you get the point. Like I love that. Like where you can see both the swords. Congratulations, Critical Mass. Do you think
Thank you.
Deathstroke can beat Captain America? Ask Vibranium Jim.
I think that would be a long battle. Because I mean, as far as fighting skills, I think they equally match. Deathstroke uses firearms, but firearms would really help Deathstroke as far as when it's a close range battle. Then Deathstroke would have to be suited to dealing with his swords or hand-to-hand combat. So I don't know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Critical. Are you getting that Mr. Sin statue?
The one at with the wings.
No.
Which one?
The girl with the
Octopus underwater.
The other one.
Oh, with the going out, the blonde.
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting that. I'm getting that one. I'm not getting that one. I'm getting the one where she's in the scuba diving suit.
Oh, okay.
ladies and gentlemen, we have a collector spotlight for you. Give it up for Buck Fangs sharing his collection with us. We're going to go over it and show y'all what he's been working with. Get an update on where he is on his collecting journey. But I'm seeing a lot of pieces, man, and this doesn't look like JPEGs. Yeah. This looks like some real anime stuff over here. You got some real Marvel stuff over here. So you don't discriminate. You just pretend to be super crazy pro anime, but you still got some
like
some Marvel love.
Hey,
real
quick, CriPPleR, zoom in and put me on big screen real quick. Sorry.
I
found a place for the gun.
Oh, you found it? Place for the gun?
Yeah, in Bigham.
There we go. There it is. He's got a gun.
That's good.
Got a gun. So if you have an extra gun laying around, people use it.
I don't know for quarter scales, but I know that for one third statues is a company called Goat Guns, and they make 1/3 scale model guns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not meant for statues. They just make 1/3 versions of a lot of weapons. So if you want to use them as accessories for statues, you could.
Yo, so Buck, talk us through this, because I see you end up getting the Vegeta, the Goku.
Yeah,
all these things look so dope.
I've been selling a lot recently, so it's opened up like a bunch of empty spaces in front. But like, yeah, I got my anime section on one side, and then on the other side I got like a mix of Spider-Man, some other Marvel characters, the 1/4 of the deck statue, Red Sonja, then the Dragon Slayer, and Jealous from XM. Yeah, and then I got some close-ups.
Look at Krillin.
So this is Krillin statue from Sume. It's one of their best Dragon Ball Z statues, I think. This is 6 scale. The light up is pretty cool, very bright, and it uses AC adapter, so it's a wired cable.
Nice.
Safety first.
I love that, how it's actually having impact on the enemies. I forget the
statue is like, man, so ahead of its time, because it's an older piece and it looks so amazing.
Yo, cool. You got some heat, dude. Yeah, EJ says this is before he dies. Angelus is dope. Yeah, man, that Angelus, we're gonna look at that. Angelus.
Krillin does not die here, but he dies when he's fighting Frieza.
Okay, so this is before he dies, because he fights Frieza after this, right?
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Who is this again?
This is you know. I was gonna say the green guy. This is Piccolo. Yeah, this is during the fight with Goku's brother Raditz, and he lost an arm, and he's about to do his signature move, the special beam cannon. And in this, when he does this, he kills Goku and Raditz. Goku sacrifices himself so that yet they could defeat his brother. And this is where everyone gets it twisted, saying Goku is an absentee father, but Piccolo killed him, and that's why he had to take up the responsibility of raising Gohan, because he killed
You know
Gohan.
what kills me?
Excuses.
There's this
excuses.
Canadian, and there's this Canadian who always says that Cyclops is an absentee father too. So I feel you. I feel you with that. It's
He's
just
a
like
bitch ass.
Those Canadians, man, and they got fake bacon. They put their milk in bags. They're weird,
I
man.
tell you.
Hey Sam, let me tell you, just because somebody says something doesn't make it true.
Doesn't make it not true.
People from the group
Says
looks
you.
like people's from Shaft in that drawing. All right, so these are the different heads. I meant the different swap outs.
Oh.
So yeah,
That's
this
dope
is,
that they give you that.
no, they
This looks
don't.
like-
They don't give you Steve.
You
have to
made
buy
that, or you have to
No,
buy
no,
it
no.
separately?
You buy this from a custom company. There's like other
I was
options
about to
as well.
say that.
But yeah, this is what I believe to be the best one for holding the heads. There are some other
Mhm.
companies that made other ones as well, but this one looks really cool.
I like
In
how it
terms
has the Dragon Balls on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of those Dragon Balls, Buck, you got all 7 of them. You tracked them down with all of your power up and the power of friendship and all of that anime stuff. What mistake would you reverse in your collecting when you to use those Dragon Balls?
I think not getting the life-size Vader, like that was one of my
A lot of
biggest
people make
mistakes.
that mistake. Like
Yeah, a
there's
lot
a
of
lot of people in the community that
Yeah.
make that mistake. A lot of Star Wars collectors.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All Edwin Diaz says all statues should come with those stands as default.
I
You are
wish.
speaking the truth, Edwin D.
Sometimes Prime One gives them to you, and they don't even give them to you for all the portraits switch outs. They only give it to you for one, which is odd, I think.
Yeah, but that looks so beautiful, dude. Like they just pops, yo.
Yeah,
It just pops.
this was the jewel in my collection. It's my
That
favorite
is dope.
piece.
'Cause I remember a friend of mine actually tracked it down, and I always try to. I'm not good. I don't like influencing people, but I'm like, if he gets both of them, because he likes Vegeta too, but it's a space thing. So I'm like, yo, but I'm like, they look, whatever lighting you use here when you took this picture too, it really makes the cell nature of them pop. You know what I mean? It looks like they're really caught in an animate in a frame.
Yeah, you can see they try to keep it like relatively simple. There's not a heavy reliance on texturing. It's
Mhm.
like good forms, good basic forms, and like making sure you get the shapes for the characters right.
Yeah.
And they have a really good paint job, you
Look
know,
at that. No,
and a
you're
great
absolutely right.
design.
It's what makes them timeless because you're not worried about a style. You're not worried about like it's just that's what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They never have been overly texturized. So when you see it done this well, and there's detail and everything. It's just the way they chose to shade it, the way they chose to do the rocks instead of leaving them super flat, but still add at least something to them.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the sculpt and the muscles and everything is cool. And the see, they do effects dope. Like there's some statues that do effects that I just wouldn't put them on because they look like toys or plastic or like candy. These look like the effects.
And they're very
Look at
colorful.
this.
The way they're painted
Yeah.
is pretty nice.
Look at
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
this Vegeta is pretty awesome.
So cool. Where does this go? That where it goes?
Those are just meant to be on the side, you know.
Okay.
You can have them there or not. You could choose to have them there whether you want to or not.
I got you.
I also chose to use the stands because like I like seeing the statues at eye level, at least being eye level with the portraits for these pieces specifically. That
Yeah.
Goku, if I just left it on the desk itself, it would have been too low, especially because the way he's posed. I wouldn't be able to. I'd be looking at his head from above if I ever got close to it all the time. And I like it being at a certain level, so it's easy to see the portraits. Because for me, portraits are like the most important part of any statue.
See me personally too. At least for like display interest, I actually like when a piece they're not all laid at the same height. If that makes sense. Some of them, of course, but some I like variety and like sort of like the height Just makes it a little more interesting.
Yeah, that's why even though I have the same basic stand for Vegeta and Goku, I still put like Goku on an extra black riser.
Yeah, that super helps with the interest. And FigureCon says, I love the Spidey art print on the left.
It depends on which, because I for my art prints I pretty much almost did exclusively Spider-Man. So that one is from Mondo, and it's actually like a cover for Doctor Strange, and not a Spider-Man cover. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's the Wondrous World of Doctor Strange, and you could get it from. You might be able to find it on eBay, because I didn't buy it directly from Mondo either. I bought it off eBay, and the one next to it is a Sideshow print.
Sinister Six behind Goku.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the Sinister Six is from Sideshow, and that's the art on it is by Julian Totino Tedesco. He's one of my favorite artists.
Shout out to Tedesco. Tedesco, I said that all wrong. Yeah, it does the heads. This is not a Prime one. This one is what is this?
This is it's unlicensed. I think these guys are probably like one of the best companies that are doing unlicensed Dragon Ball. No. I'm actually not too fond of KD normally. Recently, they've been doing some stuff I like. But this is White Hole. Yeah.
Did you say White Hope?
White Hope.
Sorry?
Yeah.
White Hole. White Hole.
White Hope. Yeah.
Like a.
Yeah.
Exactly. White Hope. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, bud.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. What is it again? So we can put some respect on it. Because I was just bugging. White hole.
Yeah, white hole. Like a black hole, but white.
Oh, white hole. Okay.
Yeah. It has a really good portrait. They took a different approach where like they're actually putting a bunch of texture on the suit. It actually looks good, especially with the color choices they made. It's very vibrant. The colors are very, very vibrant.
This portrait looks just straight out of the.
Yeah, it's for me, it's perfect. Like this statue, it's perfect. I don't think I've seen a better base form Goku statue on the market.
Frieza.
Yep. This is also a perfect Frieza, like when he first transforms into his final form. Yeah, I love it. The base looks awesome. The colors are super vibrant. Like and the sculpt on the clouds, it's on the dust clouds. I love this piece too.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's good because they actually took a approach of like just doing very vibrant colors and paint instead of the lighting. So it's cool to see the different approaches. Still get the dope result.
And they only do museum poses for the moment.
What the fuck is this, bud?
This is a dragon by my favorite, one of my favorite sculptors, to be honest. So this is by, what's her name again? How can I forget her name?
K.A. Kim.
No, Maria Panfilova. That's it. She did the. No, she's a sculptor. She did the Sideshow Penguin.
I meant the one
the
one that the CriPPleR said. Hey, Kim.
Yeah, that one's a sculptor and a painter.
So is this a piece that she actually licensed, or this is something you tracked down because you really liked it?
No, this is licensed. She did the sculpt a while ago, and then the company, this is produced by Infinity Studios. They saw her work and they told her they wanted to produce it, and so they made it. It's not the dragon from Neverending Story, but I think when she was making it, that might have been one of her references. The statue is called The Encounter, and it's an encounter between a dragon and a mouse. Some of her references were like,
mouse is gonna fuck that dragon up, bro. Look at him. He gives no ass, dude.
He has no fear.
And the like texturing is really good on the dragon, and it's like super cute, very like awesome paint job. I'm very impressed that Infinity was able to carry over the paint job from the original 3D concept into the statue. You know, she painted this in Substance Painter, and they did a good job, like carrying it over to like.
Does it come with this tree and stuff too?
Yeah,
They're all part
yeah.
of the base. The tree.
Everything is part of the statue. Yeah, it's a
That's
beautiful
cool.
piece.
I love seeing new shit that I've never seen before, dude.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
And it makes me want to, because of this statue, I wanted to start collecting dragons. So yeah,
Bro, that'd be. You could get crazy with dragons. They take up a lot of space, but they always so
Buck,
impressive.
are you a fan of the white dragon?
I'm lost.
Well, let's find you real quick.
You've never had a white dragon?
No, what's that? Is that a drink?
I mean, you can drink it. It's not recommended.
I'm so lost.
It's
Google white dragon.
I'm choosing not to
it's
interpret
Toronto
this.
slang. Don't worry.
Shane, are you the white dragon?
Shane has a white dragon.
I was hoping that wasn't it.
So just say no. I always say no when I'm not. When I don't know.
When you're not
It's
sure.
better be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of hard to walk it back once
Here
you
come
commit
the
carefully.
ladies. Critical mass. You ready to enjoy
Oh,
some
yeah.
beautiful ladies?
Yeah, and I hate that I didn't get that exclusive Red Sonja the axe
Mm-hmm.
when I
We're get
bought
to her,
it.
but what are we looking at? This is a sideshow that.
But was you okay with
Yeah.
it being 1/5?
Yeah, I don't mind 1/5 statues, especially when it's like a one-off character like this. It's
Mhm.
not necessarily meant to pair with anything else. It's just like a
Right.
cool piece.
Right.
I got the sorceress one in this line, Buck.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool as well. But funny enough, when I first saw that one, I didn't like it. But after like seeing it over and over again, like as time passed, it grew on me.
Nobody got the futuristic chick? Well,
No.
whatever her. Oh,
I think that one's still for sale.
I would actually like to get that one. I think the sorceress was the most popular because she sold
Well,
out first.
you know, it's hard to find, and I remember I thought about getting it, but it's a hard piece. Do you remember the heavy metal character that
Tanya?
Sideshow did?
Tanya.
Tarna.
What's her name?
Tarna.
Yeah,
Tarna.
that piece is so hard to find, man.
I had that
Yeah.
in my shopping cart, and I ran into financial issues, and I had to give her my pre-order for
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
she goes
you
for
know-
money. She's hard
But
to
do you
find.
know how
too,
much?
man.
Do you know how much it was when it retailed?
Like 3 and change,
300.
right? 3 and change.
$525.
Wow.
Now I've seen it on eBay for like $2,000 and up.
Yeah, because that's a rare piece.
I like this dragon.
I really
Yeah.
hate that
and
I'm
the weapons are really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a close up right there. I like the dragon scale. Yeah, that came out really nice. And there we go, the original.
Mhm.
Look at that.
I had that piece,
Yeah.
man. That's a dope piece right
I
there.
love this piece. This is one of my favorite female pieces.
Awesome.
When I first saw this, I did not like it. Like
Really?
years ago. Yeah, I thought I used to have the Queen of Scavengers, so that was the one that came out after this one, the one by Steve Lord. This is by.
That's a nice one,
Mark
too.
Miller. Yeah, that one's really nice too.
I thought that one came before this one, though.
No, it came after this. I used to have that one, but I sold her. Now this one is one I'm probably never getting rid of. Like she really grew on me. I saw some awesome pictures online, and that's when I got sold on the statue. Very,
Yeah.
very lovely sculpt, very sensual. But she still looks powerful and dangerous. The base is really nice. Has a huge base, and the base is very bloody. Good sculpt
Killer
on
base.
the basilisk.
Dude, this is how I wish Aloy from Horizon looked. I would play that game like
Okay.
crazy.
Unfortunately, she cannot look like this, Sam.
No, yo, make Aloy look like this. Yo, look at this freaky demonic thing.
It's another one that I recently, came to appreciate.
But
This
explain to me this. Now, the Court of the Dead,
Mhm.
I didn't get into the story. I had the first one of this one, and I actually like the first one more.
Mhm.
But I thought she was like the queen of the dead. But
yeah,
but they really didn't do too much with her. Like they made other characters seem like they were more powerful than her. You understand?
and it's a specific faction too, right? that she's queen of. And like, even though she's queen, I don't know if she's actually the most powerful. I think because you still have Death and you have the
Who's supposed to be
Reaper.
her husband? Anybody? Is anybody that she's with?
I don't know. You gotta ask Cash because like I know some of the lore, but not too much.
And Sideshow made a game. They made a
There's
game out of this.
There's a card game, I think, and a tabletop game as well.
Tabletop game. That's what I was trying to spit out.
Well, yeah, no. Court of the Dead still surviving in Bucks collection, baby. You planning on getting any more, tracking any more down, or is this
the dead will rise again?
For a while, I wanted Alienastis, but I'm not willing to pay what I would have to in order to get her. Like close to $1,000, in fact, over.
Wow.
Which one?
Alienastis. She's the one that looks like a ghost, the blue lady that's floating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another blue lady.
Not the Executioner, right?
No, not the Executioner. No.
Okay.
Yo, both I know.
I love that
she has
Angelus,
this
man.
one. Yeah.
The Angelus, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's
so
a dope
beautiful.
statue.
I love her.
It's another sexy piece. I've been slowly building up the sexy ladies section.
Do you know anything about the character or lore of the character or no?
No, pretty much just Mark
She's
Silvestri.
connected with the darkness. Witchblade and the darkness are the parents, and she's supposed to be like, after they connect together, she forms and she's able to fight against the darkness and stuff. That's why you see his creatures stabbed up and destroyed by her.
Oh yeah. Atticus, the Ghost Blade, no, I don't. All I know is they like making like sexy women for the statues, and they do them a lot. So
was that She-Hulk hard to find also? The one
no,
right
I bought mine like retail. That's one of the few statues in my collection that is I bought directly from Sideshow. I tend not to do that. Like I tend to wait for the aftermarket and get things cheaper. But
she's not hard to find though.
I think she is, but I've had her ever since, and I never sold her.
You got this the exclusive or the regular?
That's the exclusive. So that's the exclusive portrait too. It's like it's perfect in everything except for like the size.
Oh, what is it? 1/5, right?
Yeah, it's 1/5.
How you like the canary?
The Black Canary, like when I first saw, I just knew I had to get her. The sculpt was perfect. I love the way they did the costume and the like fishnet. Everything was perfect except for the face paint. And so
that's what I was looking at, the face paint.
And even the hair. Yeah, I got that painted by a painter in Korea, and I stripped the paint myself, and she had some like bangs flowing in front of her face, but I broke it off so that I wouldn't obstruct the portrait, and then I sent it off to get painted.
You said, "Come off those bangs."
Broke it off.
Yeah, I loved it. It's one of my favorite female portraits. I think they did an excellent job.
Do you like it better than the other She-Hulk, the one that she's carrying the meter in her hand?
I prefer it. Yes, I think just everything. The paint job is better on this. You know, it's a more modern piece. But the main thing that really sells this for me is I prefer She-Hulk in this outfit. I don't like it when she's wearing pants.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same. Yo, so this is crazy. You got so many mods and switch outs for this Captain America. Like, what made you decide to just start going down that route of mods for this Captain America? Because the shield looks more aluminum, like metal. I don't know if it is or not, but it looks more like it.
It's resin.
You gave it Mjolnir.
The story behind this piece is I bought the. So there was what's his name? The guy who made all the custom portraits that I have on this. He did a fantastic job. And that's I saw his work and I was such a fan, and I knew I had to get this statue. But I bought the statue from Sideshow directly at first, and it was so I had it, and I was gonna track down all the portraits. I'd already pre-ordered the Falcon head from the guy, but I needed to get the
Casual got your back.
No, it's not. It's
Get that off the
the
screen. That's not it.
this is by Chung Kinman. Alvaro Stuardo's. I don't like the head he did for this, but
She's having an allergic reaction. Yeah, she's coming after you.
The only thing is the shield has that egg crack. It doesn't have like a real. It doesn't remind me of like a damaged shield. You know what I'm saying? It looks too much like
an egg.
Like like a comic book explosion. I should see like rigid.
If it's metal, it should look different. But I think the guy was going for the look from Infinity War when Thanos chopped it up. Yeah. So like when I bought the one from Sideshow, I saw on Facebook a guy was selling his, and it was just he was selling it with the exclusive portrait, the Mjolnir hammer, and the modified shield. And I was like, damn, I just bought this statue. I can't buy this from him. So I returned my statue and bought this from him instead. You know, and great deal. I got it for a good price.
All these heads came with it?
No, it just came with one of the heads, the hammer, and the modified shield. Then I had to track down. Oh, and it came with the head in the middle as well. So one of the custom heads and the head in the middle, which is also customized, but it's the base Daniel Bell head. And then the other head I got from the Doctor. Yeah. So this is probably looking at everything that comes. This was just probably like maybe the most expensive statue in my collection.
After it all adds up, but I love how it comes with the certificates there.
Yeah.
Dope. Now, see, you at least got some Spideys. I have one of these. I have this one right here, the symbiote.
I like that one. I hate that I didn't get that one, the symbiote.
He looks just so mean.
Is it sold out now?
Finally, I think it's sold out.
Yeah, finally sold out.
It's a big yes.
I think CMP has had one on his
he had one
merch shop.
I think Evan had one.
But yeah, this mouse. What do you think about this mouse?
It's the very first statue I ordered from Sideshow.
Really?
Yeah, and I never sold it. So there's the few statues that I just got directly from Sideshow, and I still have to this day. So the Miles is one, the She-Hulk, then the Black Canary, and the Dragon Slayer. Those are statues I did not buy on the aftermarket. Yeah.
And this is XM right here, right?
Yeah. This is one statue when I first saw, I did not like it. I think I thought everything else was dope, but I did not like his head, the portrait, and so it made me not buy it. Then Sideshow released theirs, the Iron Spider, which I liked, but it had the same thing on it that was bugging me with this, which is the panel lines running on the skull through the eyes, right
here.
Yeah, and so I decided not to get either at the time. And then I saw a good deal for this, and I just kept on seeing it, and the price dipped before to a point where it went to 700 shipped for this statue. And even then I said I didn't want it. And then the price started going up again, and the FOMO hit me. So I caved. I bought this from Spec. I'm happy I did. It's a awesome statue. It blew me away when I got it in. The paint is fantastic. And I ended up liking the portrait when I saw it in person.
See, that's why y'all gotta take everything we say with a grain of salt, because this ain't no cap neither. This is like sometimes we have we'll have an opinion about something, and that thing could change with another look, with another lighting, whatever. But yep. So, but yeah, no, the picture looks really awesome too of it. So. Spidey boys, we're gonna get our red and black one. One day. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, this Sideshow symbiote Spidey I got from a friend as a gift for doing him a favor.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so I really appreciate him for doing that. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. Like just seeing it in person, the base. I like how little space it takes, and the sculpt is phenomenal. The is just like a brooding Spider-Man. The only thing that's missing is if I could just bring a tiny rain cloud into my room and make it rain on the statue.
Oh shoot! Yo, we gotta jigger that up. Hey, this no, but what I literally have this much space between my amp and my monitor, and this thing fits so perfectly there. Like there's something to be said for statues that have so much like oomph to it and take up such a small footprint, dude. And I think this, it looks just so mean, dude. Like we don't have, it's just like I love one of my favorite pieces, which you guys will see on our list. That's a good shot right there.
Oh, he made the list.
So we had a lot of talks back in the day on this piece, and I knew you was always on the fence with it because you was just like, so some of the critiques people had was the overspray, but I think that was pretty much it, right? Or
like for me, it was never really the overspray. That I knew, like I didn't mind. I know a lot of people do mind it, and there's times when I think it could be excessive. On this piece, I didn't think so. What I didn't like about this piece was the portrait, and I thought maybe the textures on the it's just the shape of the head and the distended jaw, the way the jaw juts out like that. But it grew on me, and I saw it for a price I could not refuse. I saw it for $450 shipped. So
all right, so you had some concerns about it. A good deal, but you never hated it. You always like
never hated it.
Here. And then when you got a good deal, where did it exceed your expectations? Was it like exactly what you expected?
Yeah, sorry, I even skipped the part. The guy who gave me the symbiote Spidey, I saw the statue in his house, and that's when it wasn't even the price. I would have bought it regardless. I saw it in person at his house, and I'm like, wow, fuck, this statue is huge. It is big.
Looks big, yeah.
It is quite a large statue, and the presence and just like the pose is friggin' awesome. The base is really good too. And so when I saw it there with the lighting he had set up, I said, I need to get this. I need to have this in my collection. And that's what made me buy it. Like, I think after I saw it, I actually got the statue a month later. So,
dude, yeah, no, dude. He said, so Jojo said, wow, that's cool, Buck. Did not know you have friends. Congratulations.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
It depends. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was like, you got a friend right here.
Thanks.
Overspray forgivable on statues. It all depends. It's a subjective thing, right? I think with those type of things, it's either going to, if it doesn't bother you, you can't make it bother somebody else, right? And then if it does bother you, don't buy it. Like I think that's the situation. Let me see. Noram says, really like when there's no sub base, just the environment.
Yeah.
Yep. I like that. No, good. That's dope. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Cause like me and my friend, he'll text me. He's like, "You sure you ain't gonna get this Venom?" I was like, cause when I was doing the Spider-Man, it was gonna be out of this and the Venom Arise. I was like wearing those two, and I was just going off of size and what will match better. But what
did you end up with?
Transformers. You remember? I was gonna do the whole Spidey thing, but the right Spider-Man wasn't coming along, and I think if I'd have went with the Spider line, there would have been too many. I would have settled, too many like.
Too many statues you didn't love, but you just like get it because I want that character, or at least you want to build like a like a huge display of those characters.
Yes.
And they weren't the right ones.
And then you looking around and just were like, well, there are Venoms, but there ain't the Venom. You know what I mean? Well, for me at the time, I liked both of the Venoms, but then there was like another character. The Carnage was the closest thing that making me pull the trigger because I really love the Sideshow Carnage. But then it was the Spider-Man I was not seeing the Spider-Man. Then I was trying to make myself go for the symbiote one that XM was doing, but that's still not the, definitive, because it's a symbiote Spider-Man. I have a symbiote Spider-Man. I want that traditional McFarlane, or I'll even take a Delato. Like, it's like one of those done really well. But since it wasn't coming, and I had the opportunity to see the Transformers, they already got Starscream, they already got Soundwave, they already got Optimus, they already got freaking the ones that I love. So it was just a matter of tracking them down.
Reinforcements on the way.
Yeah. So did you have this one before getting the Sideshow one? Or
No, this one was a random purchase that I'm very happy I made. I just saw a gap posted for sale. I'm like, that looks fantastic. And I wasn't in the custom group. This was already sold out. And I was like, wow, I got a chance to buy this for lower than retail. And so I took it. I got it directly from a guy in, I think, either Malaysia or Thailand.
I like this.
Yeah. The sculpt is pretty awesome.
Yeah. The veinage is there.
And just the entire the paint that they used is really good.
Because this is not, it's symbiote, but it's before symbiote looked like a symbiote alien. It looked like a black suit. You know what I mean? So this one looks like when he was in a black suit, even though it was supposed to be symbiote. And that's it, dude. Thanks for sharing, yo. You got some dope shit. I didn't even know you had a lot of this stuff until this pictures came back, dude. So that's cool, dude. But it's cool to get an update. So where you going now with your collection? Are you at a good place? Are you planning to fill it with what is your trajectory? Any pre-orders that you waiting to come in, or stuff you looking and eyeing?
I need to get that Carnage. You just saw the Sideshow Carnage. I think once I get that, I'm also planning on picking up the XM Spider-Man symbiote transformation. So like after that, I think Spider-Man's on pause for now until I get a really good like red and blue suit. Beyond that, it's anime pieces.
Anime boys rise up.
The Sideshow, the XM. What's her face? Witchblade, which I've already secured, so I've paid for that. Just waiting for it to release. And
that's a dope piece.
Getting a 1/3. Hopefully, it's my only 1/3 I'll ever have. Is the Prime 1 Punchline.
Prime 1 Punchline. So, any chance of getting the LBS Spider-Man?
I would like to. We'll see what happens. It's not a sure thing, but we'll see what happens.
There's
Buck,
potential.
question for you. First, great collection. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks a lot, man.
Why, if you're going to have 1/3, why are you going with her? What made you go with that character?
See, I normally do not collect female statues, but at the same time, I'm about. That's the thing. I'm about to explain that. It's like,
there we go. Hit me.
He says
they're like, there's the baser side of myself, like my brain that just goes, that's hot, pick that up. And
you're thirsty.
I'm what?
You're thirsty.
The thirsty side.
What did Sam say? I should answer this. No.
But you are.
hey, I plead the fifth.
No.
I plead the fifth. What's the Fifth Amendment again? I'm not gonna self-incriminate.
There you go. That's you got it.
Yeah. So the Punchline, it's a beautiful piece. Honestly, that's the reason for picking it up, and I think it really captures the artist's art style. There's like certain artists that I just love their work, and I think one of the best character designs by Jorge Jimenez is Punchline, and I think she's excellent. Like the way Prime 1 captured the essence of that character in the statue. So I gotta pick it up. Yeah,
it is a very beautiful.
Yeah, congrats.
Statue.
Another one I'm getting that I hope Rashid gets to is the it's not what you guys think. It's the Dazzler from Sideshow.
I like the dash look, but it doesn't fit. If they did like a more of a I think somebody in the custom is going to do a dash look. I'm hoping, but I think it just doesn't fit my X-Men line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you regret it, man. If you don't pick it up,
it's a nice piece, but it just doesn't fit like in either attack mode, even a museum pose. It just But Dazzler, I need Dazzler. That's
when I see a bunch of X-Men, either dope museum pieces or dope dynamic action poses, she don't fit in any of them. She's just like this one. She don't fit in.
You know what that piece reminds me of? What's that animated series? Jem, Jem.
Yes.
Hologram.
Yes.
Jem and the holograms.
Jem and the holograms. Honestly, that's what I think they. Right. I think that's where they got. That's what it reminds me of. Jem and the holograms.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Shout out to Norman. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Who knows? Maybe I may see it in person, and maybe I may change my mind. No,
I think it's up your alley,
70s,
man.
I love the '70s look. I have no problem with the look. It's the happy-go-lucky and the pose, I guess.
Yeah, but Rashid, just based on the fact that Deja Thoris, Starfire, you're a man with specific taste and jealous.
Yeah, but they're two different art pieces. You know what I'm saying? That is how Starfire looks. She's sexy, demure, all that stuff. Deja Thoris, same thing. But the Dazzler, come on, everybody has like more of a stern face in my X-Men collection, and Dazzler's like, hey, you have any gummy bears?
Mikey,
let's party.
I've been waiting all day, Mikey.
Yes, man.
Party.
When did Dazzler become a New Yorker?
No, she because she
has
looks like
about a New Yorker. If you read the comic books, Dazzler was still she was a fighter. You know what I'm saying? She used her powers.
What's the name of the blue lady?
Mystique.
Or she, you're never gonna be able to listen. You're never gonna be able to talk about reading the comics.
I'm blaming. Yo, listen, I'm getting old. What am I supposed to do? I'm getting old. You know.
It's 50.
Legit.
These young people, I tell you. All right, so cool. I got one question for you, Buck Fangs. And the anime boys are watching, so answer responsibly. Dragon Ball Z or Attack on Titan?
Dragon Ball Z.
Do you guys agree with that, chat? Let me know. But while y'all let me know on that, I got a little something for. Let me see. Do I actually have some? I don't even know what I got for you guys. Let's pick this one. Random. Did we do this one yet, Shane?
You dirtbag.
This is a hard
We will find out tonight.
You son of a bitch.
Rashid said, why don't you do everything versus everything? When it was Star Wars, y'all did everything versus everything. I had this cocked since then. I just always ran out of time to do it. So we're going to do it tonight.
I hate you.
Shane, I'm going to get back to you.
I told you
something
he's
tells
evil.
me that you would want, I would want, if I claim to love Transformers and G.I. Joe, I wouldn't want to rush that. Buck Fangs, let's start with you.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys seen the comics from the Energon universe where it's G.I. Joe and Transformers in the same universe?
I saw the one before that one. It was the artist was Jay Lee. He did the Transform. It was like more of a darker. He did Transformers and G.I. Joe. Good art though, great art. But yeah, Buck. I ain't what you say.
The current one is with Daniel Warren Johnson, and the art is freaking amazing.
The current one is really good. They got, I think Shane just started reading it too.
Oh,
I actually haven't yet, but I got it. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's no blue ladies in it. I checked.
He's not gonna let up with this bullshit.
So which one you snapping out though? Buck, that's the question.
I gotta get rid of Duke and his boys. So.
Oh, yo, I thought you were gonna go straight up Transformers with it because I know you
Nah.
don't really do the robots.
I like. I mean, Transformers is a cartoon I used to watch when I was younger. I still know the song. Transformers, robots in disguise.
disguise.
Transformers, robots. No, more than meets the eye.
The evil forces of the Decepticons. Yo, let us know in the chat who got to go, G.I. Joe or Transformers. Everything goes. The Michael Bay movies go. That might be a bonus. The movie goes. All 800 seasons of Transformer goes.
Damn. So you mean Channing Tatum is not going to be Duke anymore?
Channing Tatum.
Unfortunately, not.
Yo, who we snapping out? This is not who y'all like more. This is who y'all snapping out of existence.
I did.
Dun 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 dun. All right, AK. AK deep in dark, ladies and gentlemen. He is processing right now. What is he going to say? I wonder. Everyone's watching, waiting for the
I'm
Puerto
glad
Rican
you did it like this,
delegation.
CriPPleR, because I'm sick of this easy shit.
There we go.
Easy
I had to
shit.
sort of-
Whenever it's heard, you don't answer.
I do answer.
No, you don't. All
Yes,
you
I
say
do.
is it's not fair. It's not fair.
But
That's all you say.
How does he say it?
It's not fair. Oh man, it's whack. Whatever you say.
It's not fair.
But Shane,
Shout out
after
to
that-
Star Child.
after that,
in the building.
I do.
Yeah. After all that, after the theatrics,
Shane, you're about to
All right.
Overwatch what?
I did.
All right, AK, ladies and gentlemen, 1 second. We go into the Spanish delegation with the Spanish people.
It pains me to do this,
But
I have my reason for it.
Oh
No, I
God.
know what you're gonna say.
Oh,
I'm
God.
snapping out Transformers.
I knew
God
it.
damn.
I knew it.
You're keeping the GI?
I am not a fan of the Baseformers, and the new Transformers cartoons are getting a little too,
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the face of disgust.
Let me tell you something. You
That
know
is
what
the
helped?
face.
You know what helped you, Kennedy? And correct me if I'm wrong. Because I sent it to Shane, and then I saw you send it to Shane. When they had that old book about G.I. Joe, and they had the pictures of so many characters that.
No,
Who this
for
man?
me, is that the new Transformers cartoons are getting a little too real with the whole
Oh,
non-binary
But you're gonna throw the old
characters.
ones
They're
away
trying to
'cause
put-
of
you know,
this
they're trying
new
to force
shit?
that new agenda shit, and it's like
That's
no,
what Star Wars
I'm
too.
not-
That's what everything.
I'm not into that. That's no.
That's what everything.
That's the
that's
decision
gen
you make
whatever
when you're an
gen this
adult,
is.
and you come to it. Not put it in cartoons for put in the heads of little children. No,
Speak your truth, AK.
I can't stand on the body.
It's your truth.
Stop
He
right
said,
shit.
"Get you."
Rashid, you quoted me some awesome lines from the Transformer movie.
For me,
You know, yeah. You quoted some lines from it. You'd be like, Megatron, is that you? You know, you hit me with some lines.
but first of all, both of them were, in my opinion, the ending of both those animations. Because after those animations,
Yeah,
both of them went
That's fair.
downhill.
that's
Right.
I agree with that.
Both movies,
Mhm.
dope. Both
Yes.
movies. I love G.I. Joe and I love
Mhm.
Transformers.
Mhm.
But I have to snap G.I. Joe because it was Transformers that fucked kids up.
Give it up for Queen's finest. Look, there's 2 New York people on this panel, and one of them know what the fuck they talking about. That's all I'm saying.
Transformers really messed up kids. They messed
It
see,
did.
The thing
That's
is,
Optimus, yeah, the backlash it
if
caused.
they would have killed Duke, it would have been, of course, that everybody would have known. Damn, this is the same shit like Transformers. But they let Duke live. He woke up out of coma. Unfortunately, Autobots were murdered.
Yeah,
Optimus Prime died.
they were not scared. No
Ultraman
plot
got
armor
his
on
ass.
nobody.
And I don't understand how the hell Ultraman get his ass blown up and they put his ass back together.
They figured it out. Shout out to
it was
Sideshow said, I'm snapping out Constructive Outrage before I let Transformers or G.I. Joe go. I can
We
respect
have the
that.
power. We have the power of the snap.
If we go, they don't have to make that decision. So technically,
but G.I. Joe gotta go.
see G.I. Joe. Yo, Critical Mass, Compton,
Yes,
represent
sir.
all of California right now.
All right.
There's a
gonna do
right
mine.
answer and a wrong answer, but there's only one critical mass answer. So we want to know
I'm
what
gonna-
critical mass answer is.
I'm going to do mine with a physical representation.
Oh, she.
No, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, they booing you. I can't control what the people are saying.
I have to say Transformers, Thanos Snap.
Yeah, you heard it, folks. So we got to go back to Shane.
And
Shane-
Juneteenth, he's representing.
You got that O.J. Simpson fucking action.
I know,
figure.
right? No wonder you like that.
Fuck you, Rashid.
You
Fuck
probably
you in the face.
think
Fuck
you
you
him,
in the-
and you think those other naked dolls you have are you or are
Look at the
there.
dog
You
tag.
be
Look like
alone.
a- look like dog tag.
Freak.
Look like
The talk.
Yo, look at
You
the
a
dog-
fan.
Motherfucker.
Yo.
You a freaky ass ninja.
Juneteenth,
Yo,
motherfucker.
look at the dog
Anyway.
tags. It looked like a G-Unit chain.
Yo, can you spin it? Can you spin? Those dog tags are those dog tags are
That
bigger
shit look
than
like
They got-
Poopa. Yeah, that look like Poopa Gooden in Minna.
Oh man.
You look like
Okay.
Cuba Gooding Jr. in
Hey,
Diddy's
okay.
houseboat.
Hey, don't get it twisted, bro.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to Shane. We're gonna
I
go to
wanna
with
hear this.
we're going to Canada right now.
He's
folks,
going to
for
do the
this
show
one.
with me for the rest of the show.
This guy got a
Shane the
podcast.
Dark Lord. There's probably nobody opinion I trust more than you when it comes to Transformers and G.I. Joe. I'm really, really interested in what the Canadians have to say about this decision to snap out G.I. Joe or Transformers. You represent all of Canada. Welcome. What is your result? What is your answer?
I don't think you could have made a snap that'll be more difficult than this. It's literally my two favorite IPs, even more than Star Wars.
And I know you got a lot
Just
to way.
edging out by a cunt hair. I can't even.
Damn.
We're talking about vagina hair, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
really tight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Say goodbye to the Baroness and Scarlet.
I'm gonna. Who do you think I'm gonna snap, Crip? I already have my decision.
I think you're going to snap out Transformers, and I'm going to be really sad, but I probably would understand after a few weeks or months, maybe a couple of years.
Actually, you know what? I'd like to see if my fellow cock know me or not. Who do you
Okay.
guys think are gonna snap
All right,
out?
if you're going, if I know you,
I
then
think he's
you're going to
got-
snap out G.I. Joe, I think.
I think he's snapping out G.I. Joe.
I would hope.
AK?
Transformers.
The way we talk about Transformers.
Rashid, who am I gonna snap out? Transformers or G.I. Joe?
Oh, that's a hard one, but I really
I know.
think I really feel like both of them your passion, but I really think G.I. Joe is your passion. So I think you would snap out Transformers.
That's what I gotta do.
No.
No, that's
You
no,
don't
that's
gotta do that
that's
because
that's
look
that's
at
a
your
fake
background.
out. That's
Yeah,
a
look
fake
at your
out.
back out.
No,
Because
no,
everything in your background goes
Look it
away.
up.
Final decision.
Yeah,
Damn.
ladies and gentlemen, Canada fails us again.
What
Where the fuck to go?
Canada fails us again, folks.
Way to go,
See, this
Shane.
is why I don't do diplomatic shit. Because
he's
you
been
try to
trying
reach
get that-
out.
you know why? He was been trying to get that Corporal Commander made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I know.
I
But
really would wish that they had a custom group that would do CriPPleR or
But see,
four
that's
of
the
them.
difference.
I would love that.
I honestly thought that since he was, I thought he was gonna go the logic route and realize I got way more Transformers statues, more
Only because
Transformers
they
stuff.
make
that
more
would go-
Transformers.
But listen,
I
but
know.
for Shane,
That's why.
did you know, Shane? I went on YouTube. Did you know that? Well, they say I thought G.I. Joe the movie was off the hook, but they said people didn't like CriPPleR. I didn't understand why. They said that people wasn't a fan of Cobra La.
It's because it's a little too much. It just brought everything to a whole new level. It's one thing to have, you know, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world. That's one thing. But now you got space aliens and all kinds of other shit coming in. It just brings it to a whole new level of, like, you kind of break that suspended disbelief, and now you're like, oh, okay, this is a little much now. Like, they just went there out of nowhere. All of a sudden, aliens.
I mean, they actually wasn't aliens though. They were from the Earth.
No, there's who is it from Cobra La that's not from Earth? I think the bitch, the sorceress. What's her name?
He who's not from Earth.
Pythona.
No, they all from the Earth.
Are they?
Yeah.
Either way, I thought for sure one of them is an alien, but either way, it's
Did you like Cobra La?
Just everyone wanted Cobra versus G.I. Joe, and now all of a sudden, hey, Cobra Law's here, and we're going to make the movie about them. Well, how about you make it about what the series was about building up to the movie, and not just throw these new people in and make it about them?
Did you like Cobra La?
Was better.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, but that wasn't the place to bring it in during a movie. They should have like introduced it gradually, or after the movie, make like a new series with Cobra La.
Would you want a custom Cobra La, the whole
like
squad?
a Globulus?
Yes, Globulus, Nemesis Enforcer.
No, I would take a Nemesis Enforcer though. That's the only one from Cobra La I would take.
Right.
The real reason why Shane didn't like it is because there was no Linkin Park soundtrack.
I know, right?
You stupid, but
Fucking
ladies
racist.
and gentlemen, thank you.
I'd say that was racist if you were actually black, Buck. But
What I've done.
you're not actually black, that can't be racist, I guess.
That's true.
My man Shane.
You've been listening to
Alright,
too
ladies
much
and gentlemen.
Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
I love Anna Kendrick.
Oh, Anna Kendrick. I think you said Kendrick.
Yeah, she's pretty fun.
Anna Kendrick Lamar is dope too.
Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
Anna Kendrick Lamar. Yo, shout out to Star Child who submitted this Star Child right here submitted these pics.
Oh, is this
It
his?
said-
Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah, and he,
Oh, he got Lieutenant Titus.
Titus, dude, Warhammer. He's apparently so it's great. Yo, and he said give a special shout out to Todd. All right, so special shout out to Todd for hooking him up with this. Todd at Spec Fiction for hooking him up with this Titus. So there it is. So this is a Weta joint. What do you guys think about it? I've never seen.
Dope.
That's good.
Right?
It's like you got Titus standing over the corpse of a Tyrannid. That's nice.
Yeah, dude.
I love the blood
And
on
it-
the sword.
Look at the freaking. This is.
I always
crazy,
find
right?
the guys from Warhammer, they remind me of Space Marines from StarCraft.
These are.
Oh
Space
no,
Marines.
these are the originals.
These are the
No, I know.
Oh,
You
oh
can
no.
definitely see that there's similarities there, that they got some of the ideas there.
Blizzard had the rights to do a Warhammer game, but they were having difficulties with the licenses. Who was it? I forget the name, but whoever was making whoever owns the ISIS, the IP. And so when they left, they split off and they did StarCraft, but it was all of those ideas.
Mhm.
It would have been a license.
This came
Warhammer
first
game.
before
Yeah,
StarCraft.
this came first. But yeah, that chain blade looks crazy, yo. It got the guts of the Tyrannid on there. Look at that. Is that a light up in the eye?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's a battery or wired.
I think it's
Probably
battery. I
battery.
don't see no strip. But like, look how huge this hammer is, dude. That thing is big. Look at Psylocke just chilling. Where you going, Psylocke? Shout out to the Panasonic
Alien scum,
820. No, look at that
brother.
shit. Look at this. Looks so. The battle damage
man.
looks crazy.
Dude, you should get like the what's the name? What's the company? HMO. They did a Guliman, and
Homo?
it's
Cool.
They
I didn't know
did-
they make statues.
handmade objects. They made a Guliman like a statue, and it's awesome. It's so good. I wanted to buy it. I just can't find it.
Cool. Shout out to Star Child for sending. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at the freaking view. That's crazy, yo.
That's cool.
I want a dope view.
That's the only
Where's in the
Warhammer I have.
condo?
Yo, you're gonna have to get. I wonder if you're gonna get more of these. I wonder if they're making more of these.
Mm.
So we got.
Sideshow on the 10th floor.
Yo, we got Vado on toilet.
Taking
What
a
do you guys
shit.
think?
Next to his father.
It's like, yeah.
Dueling shits.
Let's do. Let's do.
The dueling.
One,
What
two.
else we got?
Duel of the shits. There you go, like the song.
Sorry, Thor.
That looks crazy right there.
This is what the Ruler 2 is actually about.
You must.
Number two.
The rule of deuce.
Yeah, what is
That's
this
Buck
demon
Nasty
do?
for you. Ooh,
Devilman?
this is
Mm-hmm.
Devil Man. Yeah,
What you do to that lady though? I want to. What do you do to that lady?
I think she's having a bad day.
Yo, Spawn. I'm trying to get y'all out of here by 2:30, so we're gonna zip through. If there's something y'all guys want to stop on, let me know. Let me go to the beginning first. We should talk
This
about
one is
this
interesting.
because
Yeah.
this thing.
I'm very
This thing
interested in
surprises. The
this.
first time I seen it was yesterday on Casual's show, and I was blown away by it, like floored by it. Like it's a
Every-
beautiful, beautiful
I think I
piece.
took a lot of
Everything
people
that I
off
saw
that.
yesterday on Casual Show,
Mhm.
I believe I'm getting this.
She's
Dude,
gonna give
'cause-
us some sucky.
You know, because you know what the deal is. Like everybody said they liked it, it was cool, but nobody opinion matters when it comes to beautiful ladies, but Critical Mass. So Critical Mass, we need to know: is this coming to join Deja Doris in the House of Harem?
I believe so. I really like this. I like the direction the Sideshow's going in. I've been saying it since last year. Sideshow is killing it lately, and with this one, oh my god, this is a very nice piece. Very demonic.
Is she gonna get the
Abaddon
mirror
did the
treatment
spoiler
too?
and Saint Celis- Oh,
I believe so. Yes, I have to look
Mm.
around, but she will get the mass effect. Yes.
Yeah,
Let me,
no, like
let me
the
look
thing
around.
is,
I'm looking around the room.
I have no attachment to whatever. I know Succubus is. I played The Witcher. I read a lot of fantasy books. So I know what a Succubus is, but I have no like licensed version of a Succubus that I'm attached to. When I seen this shit, it's just beautiful from head to toe, man. And I don't have the video. Y'all can watch CMP for the video. But I was hoping they would put out some more pics, but like the way the textures are on the freaking wings, the way that the skull is dripping the blood and it's actually looking like it's not plastic. It looks like freaking blood. The
Hey,
beautiful
CriPPleR, I
skull.
believe, sorry to cut you off, but I believe you can go to Sideshow's YouTube channel to.
I
get
know
this
I don't have the
video.
time to show the whole video.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. But what I want to do critical is when they come out with pictures, I want to be able to just show them. But there was none out right there.
That's okay. There will be.
But yep. But I talked about a lot about this piece yesterday, so I want to know what Shane thinks and everybody else who haven't had a chance to talk.
This is
about
the
it.
I
only
think
pic they show, right?
Hmm?
This
This
is the
ain't
only
it,
picture?
let me try and bring it up because it is worth seeing it again. Let's see.
Shane, while he's trying to get that, what do you think about this piece, Shane?
I like it. Yeah, is she sexy? The detail on it's really cool. I'm not surprised. It's a hit with a lot of the guys in the community. I guess the price is really going to show us because they don't have to pay for licensing, right? It's their own
Right.
shit.
Yeah, that's the key right
700?
there.
7.25.
But I'm thinking that it'll be around the Mr. Sin and all those like around.
We have
the
a hype.
I don't know if they showed in
Oh,
this
wow.
video, but there was no pictures but the one that I found. So,
Any switch outs or is everything solid?
Ooh.
look at this.
I-
No switch outs.
I don't
so
think we know
far.
yet, Shane.
Okay.
This video is everything we know right here. And then
I
it
dig
shows-
the black and white and red.
Yeah,
I know, right? Something about the black and red always appeals to me.
Black, white,
they-
yeah.
If they could make the production look like that, then yeah, it's going to be a hit.
I mean, this is.
I feel it's doable. Doesn't look too
I
complex.
think so.
But let's see if they do it. It's not a foregone conclusion.
That's true.
You see the ornament here, Buck, and all of this
Mhm.
stuff, and how
Yeah.
the hair trails here.
Well, because what they did with this one, Shane, I don't think it was far off of the of what the prototype was.
Mm-hmm.
Looks spot on to me from the prototype. This particular piece.
This
Fair
is
enough.
literally the same color as my PC scheme. So I'm wondering if I get this, I could put it right on top of my PC because it's 1/4. It just be like, yo.
I realize, Critical, that this is production, right? This is a production piece, or is this
That we're looking at? I don't believe so. This is a
That's a
prototype.
reveal, yeah.
Okay, it is prototype, and so then, yeah, I mean, master painter right here painting that.
Mhm.
That's why. Let's see what the production looks like. But I
Yeah.
think it looks really good. I like it.
Yeah.
For me, one of the most striking parts are like the translucency in the wings and the
Yeah.
and also the blood red sclera. Like her eyes, the way they're bloodshot, just sells
Ooh,
you
let me
on
see
the
if I can get
demonic
that.
nature of her.
I agree, Buck. Everything about it looks really cool.
And if
Just
it does
look at
well,
that,
Sideshow
yeah.
could just do a colored version. You know,
Oh yeah,
brunette,
like the
whatever.
eyes right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just looks so demonic in a good way.
And the nips are retained.
Fleet.
during
Do you
the
think?
transition.
Do
Little
you,
bits of elements of Vaporella and Purgatory.
I like this
Yeah,
better
Yeah,
than
I
every
see the
Vaporella
Purgatory,
I've
but
seen, and I don't even know who the character is. That's what's crazy.
Crip, stay right there for a sec. Do you think her face is a little anime looking? It might be the angle, but it looks a little anime. No, the eyes, like
I wouldn't even say anime, but I think
Or
like
anime.
overall the sculpt is very stylized. It's simple, right? It's stylized. It's not like aiming too much for realism. Like there is an attempt at it, but it's not the most realistic Sideshow
Right.
can do.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
What I
fair
do, and the thing that's crazy is, it is a little stylized, but it's not overly so where I think it's a cartoon. I just think it's very expressive. While doing like it matches what like she just drank some of the best blood she ever drank in her life, dude. And she's
yeah,
just like,
and she's like in what's
she's
that
in
in
ecstasy
True
right
Blood?
now.
How in
Yeah.
True Blood when they drink blood and
Yeah.
they just seem to be like have an orgasm.
Yeah, her eyes is like, oh, damn, they're rolling black and it's red. I don't know if I'm putting too much of this on it, but I'm getting those vibes. I'm getting that energy, and I'm not mad at it.
She's a
I'm not mad at
succubus,
that. She's
She
probably
probably-
in my head right now. She's probably manipulating me.
and it's probably
Even as
something
you
other than
speak.
blood. That
Well,
she's
she is a woman.
She's draining your blood.
Yo,
I tell
ain't
you,
gonna-
I tell you what she's gonna drain for me. She's gonna drain my bank account.
I know, because I'm literally
I thought that was
don't
going
know
somewhere
why,
else.
but I want to take out my debit card right now and keep refreshing the page until this go live. I don't know why.
Rashid is
Oh, you're
already
like-
on the RSVP page.
Yo,
Take my money now.
Nah,
Sideshow.
I'm on the fence, you know, but I do like this piece, but it does remind me of Vampirilla and Purgatory mixed in one.
Mm-hmm.
That's good because I don't have either one of those.
Sideshow is due for another Vampirella, honestly.
Yeah.
Already? Well, they had like what? They came out with 3, right?
Yeah, they come. I think more even.
What I love about this piece, I think they could only do pieces like this without a license. It's a very sexy piece, but it's not like a thirsty piece.
Yeah,
It's on
'cause
that
as
line.
far
You know
as-
what I mean? Yeah, it's not what Adam would call a what does he call them? Thirsty pieces.
thirsty. He says
I guess
thirsty.
it's still a lot of like just art, and it's just what it is. It's a succubus. This is how a succubus. They are very people lust for them for a reason. You know what I mean? There's a reason why you would take a chance with a succubus, knowing that the outcome might
bad
not
for you.
be great. You know what I mean? And so I think this piece really captures that, because if you try to do an unsexy succubus, you might as well just make a demon lady. You know, like just gross her
Yeah.
out. But a
Filthy
succubus
demon.
is sexy. That is the nature of the creature. So like
It's
for them to
seduce you.
actually nail that without trying to cut corners on what makes a succubus, I give them nothing but kudos for that. And then everywhere I look trying to find something, I was noticing this yesterday, how the pressure is on the arm and it's shaded to match
the
that.
jewelry.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
it's
jewelry looks
digging into
very
your
well
skin.
done. This is sculpted, but it looks like leather. You got these rings that look like they're brass. You got freaking these horns that are innate that look like they. I'm sorry, I'm thinking it's a picture, and I'm trying to. Everything about it, like if I had to critique it, it'll be this little thing here, but I'll wait to see it in person. This is just me like there's nothing wrong. This piece is just dope, dude. Congrats to anybody who getting it. I'm literally thinking about getting this, and I don't have this. Doesn't fit anything in
You
my
don't have
collection.
anything close to this. Maybe
But
Magic.
Only way I'll do it is if like that price is right, because I'm hoping like Buck said, like the license fees, they don't have to pay licensing fees.
That was Shane, I believe.
Well, that's
or
like,
Shane.
hey,
Yeah, like,
CriPPleR, like
exactly, right?
Mr. Sin is like the one with her deep dive from Sideshow. That one is $635.
Okay. Yeah, see. And I get this being a little more expensive before modern stuff and all
700
that good
the
stuff.
wing. Yeah, because of the wing.
I think this could even possibly be cheaper than the Mr. Sin because it doesn't have the light up.
Exactly.
And then the
Exactly
blonde
right.
one from Mr.
Yeah,
Sin
because it doesn't
is,
have a light out.
$645.
Yeah. If this comes around 6, dude, it'll be hard for me not to pull the trigger. Like it'll be hard just for the beautiful art that this represents. Like I will get it.
Is that how you explain to the wife?
I'm like, you went to Europe. I'm getting this statue. Leave me alone.
Hey, did nobody tell you to go to Europe? You didn't have to go to Europe.
You left me alone. This is what
Did
happened.
Jackie tell you to go to Europe?
Yeah, I told her like I took my daughter's. Well, I was getting a text and I didn't know who I was getting a text for, and apparently my daughter gave her friend's mother my number because they was gonna do a meetup at a dessert place.
Oh.
And so I didn't, but the name was like Aston or something. I didn't know it was a man or a lady. So I was like, is this a man or a lady? I want to know what I'm getting myself into right now. And she was like, it's a lady. I'm like, okay, so y'all prepared for us to Brady Bunch this Brady Bunch this? Because your mom going to come back and we're going to be like merging families right now. And they didn't appreciate that. But
oh, well.
I said it. Hopefully they knew it was a joke. They know me.
It's a joke. It's a CriPPleR joke.
That snake, though, that snake right there. I was asking Rashid, does he wish that was his tongue? But
the snake, I actually think is one of the weaker parts of the statue.
Talk to me about it, because I'm trying to find some critique, Buck. If anybody could do it, it's you.
The snake looks fake. Like it's not. It's
snake is fake.
It's not particularly. I feel like they could have pushed the realism more. It's
a little more reptilian, like a little more.
It's not scaring you enough.
Yeah, it looks. It's barely real. You know, like I don't know. I think it could have been better in terms of the forms, and just making it look less stylized. I would have preferred. There's a lot of softness in the sculpt, which doesn't feel very reptilian, or
right
at least
here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing can be said for the base as well, which is simple. Again, that was clearly the approach that.
But your boss is talking right now, so I told them that if it gets out of control, that we will censor you.
Mute him.
No,
Mute him.
Captain, my captain.
No, but the thing is, I totally see what Buck's saying. Like he's valid in that feedback. It just personally doesn't take away from everything else they're doing. So it's sort of like when you do so much stuff right, it is hard for me to like. This won't bother me at all, but it is valid. But like if this is 6,650, I think I'll be with y'all pre-ordering this. Will it? But
it's vibrant. I love it. Just stands out.
The blood.
Would that snake stop you though, Buck, from getting it? I guess that's the
no. Because I it's clear that's the intent, because you can see elements of that simplicity all over the piece. The base is very simple. It's not as detailed as they could go if they wanted to push it. I think one part that's actually slightly incongruous with the simplicity of the rest, the statue, is the wings. Yeah,
I agree. Yep.
Yeah.
But do you guys think? Let me ask you a question. It's a beautiful statue. Even I'm thinking about getting it. But I just still get I get Court of the Dead vibes. I remember the hype when the Queen, they came out with the Queen. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, "Oh, I'm getting that piece. I'm getting that piece. I'm getting that piece." And it came out, and there was some complaints about it. I just feel like I get that vibe with this piece.
I never got into the Court of the Dead.
Me neither. Like,
Huh?
I think that's potential for it to be that, but I think if you like it for the art, then it ain't
Right.
gonna
Yeah.
matter.
I just think
I
banter
think the
cover
main
it.
draw of this is just that it's a sexy woman. I think
Yeah,
it's gonna perform well for that
it's a
reason.
sexy woman. It's a succubus, so it has every right to be sexy, and they execute it in a very striking way. Really cool pose. Just looking at even the back of the hair, like I would want a turntable for this because the wings look dope. They're well
Mhm.
textured, but you got nice booty and you got nice hair back here, and
And
then
there's
you
there's
also still get
another
this whole silhouette thing happening, man. It's done
there's
for.
a,
It's really good from every angle. Go ahead, critical. Look at that.
there's another reason I like this. I haven't done it in a while. I used to do sculpting, and at one time I wanted to try to make a business out of it, but I'm not really ambitious. And I did like wood carving sculptures and stuff like that. And I actually
Mm-hmm.
made what I guess would be called a harpy. I made
Mm-hmm.
one, and it reminds me of this. Where mine was more simpler. It was basically like a black and red sculpture. The
Okay.
body and the face was black, little red highlights, and her wings were red. And my brother, I let him. He said he was going to show it to somebody he thought that could help me sell it, and he destroyed it driving it around in his car. It pissed me off.
He destroyed it. All right. Did you let him know it's not for that type of activity?
Well, needless to say, we didn't talk for a year after when I got it back. Because I kept checking with him and say, "Hey man, did you talk to your friend?" He says, "Oh no, I got to talk to him." I said, "Well, where's my sculpture?" "Oh, it's in my car." I said, "In your car? Why is it not in your house?" "Oh no, it's okay, it's okay." And then when he brought it back, man, that thing was broken half. It was hanging over, and on top of that, he just left it at my mother's doorstep. He didn't even bring it in the house.
Oh, that bastard.
Damn.
All right.
So I let him have it. You thought the things I said to my brother, you would think he wasn't my brother.
Wow.
And my mom, oh yeah, I was pissed. I was pissed. I didn't talk to him for a year. I would go over to my mom's house to hang out.
Mm.
I wouldn't even look in his direction.
Damn.
That's harsh. So the
I'm a
wings,
real one.
no Ram says this will look good even without the rings, and I do agree. The wings make it pop, and I definitely would use them. But the sculpt and everything does look really really good even without the wings. There. All right, cool. Let's move on from that. Or okay, let's see here. We'll just race through. If there's any you guys want to see, we'll stop at. But I'm going fast, and we can save some for next week. Because I want to respect your guys' time. We got Vader on throne. This is there. It is. That Warhammer looks dope. Yeah. We got you know what? We can't race through
Jury.
these. We can't race through these. So
There you go.
let's
Save for
just
next
stop
week.
here. Because
Yeah.
y'all, this is
Wow, what is this?
Mithara from, I believe this is Mithara. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shane, but we played Baldur's Gate, and this looks like Mithara from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Boulder's Gate.
Whose blood is she
Yeah.
licking?
Her own.
Your boy,
I'll leave it there.
Look, judging by the way the blood's
that's
on her
CMP's
fingers,
blood.
There's
the
no
thing
way
is,
a Baldur's Gate character looks this attractive.
I guarantee you. Look her up, Mithara. Mithara.
Google her.
Spell it.
I don't know. It says
Mithara.
patron
Minthara. Minthara.
This says Nympha 3D.
Eesh. Yeah, the real Mantara is she has a lot more testosterone flowing through her veins.
Wait, what?
Wait.
She's trans?
No, it looks like it.
Hermaphrodite?
Hey, don't tell me that. I had sex with her in game. Well,
Hey,
my character
No,
did.
I'm sure you did it with the druid as well.
Yeah, right.
You on top,
No, I
CriPPleR?
didn't do it with the druid. My first playthrough was a Shadowheart, of course. And then, but before that, I hit Lae'zel because I didn't know I could do both, but I did. I tested it. It works. Then, and then I did my evil playthrough. Then Minthara was my ride or die right there, yeah.
She reminds me, the way she looks, she reminds me of Drist Duorden. If anyone knows
Drizzt?
that character.
From where?
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, see, I thought it was someone from what was it, that True Blood show? That's why I was like, what is this?
He's a dark elf.
Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna get out of here. We have a whole bunch of pictures left, but I said we're gonna try to do 2 to 2.5 hours tonight. Let us know how you guys want this show. Do you guys want an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or 3 hours?
Frame?
Let us know.
Depends on the rhythm of the show.
Understand to the rhythm of the night. AK really likes that True Blood, baby. Yeah, that's what he likes. But
Me and Cash agree on something?
y'all
damn,
agree on
that's
something?
a
Y'all agree
oh
on something?
shit!
Hell froze over.
Yeah,
We'll do our game next week, but I'm Buck. Thank you so much for sharing your collection. Thank you so much for flying down to c.O.c headquarters to ask us those hard questions. The community is a little more enlightened, but I have to ask you, Buck, what is your win for the week and what is your loss for the week? Do you have any W's and L's to hand out?
Well, major L goes out to that inability to give me a straight answer on the scale of Galactus on Throne.
Yeah.
And then a W to the Storm re-release. Don't worry, Critical Mass, I endorse you trying to destroy the c.O.c XM joint venture.
Does he work for BBC? How did y'all get in the first? It's coming together. How did y'all get through security in the first place? And now you sabotaging our business by re-releasing the Storm as soon as we get control of X.
It was an inside job.
Question me, CriPPleR.
It was an inside job.
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
How dare you, sir?
I see. I call it as I see
I don't believe what I'm hearing through my headphones.
Shane the Dark Lord. You got any wins and losses? I know you got to win. I know you got to win.
Edmonton.
Yeah, give it up for Edmonton, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know who else. I think they hockey.
I don't follow the sport, but I'm happy for you.
Rep for 'em. Ladies and gentlemen. Any L's do you want to hand out? Who deserves that? Who deserves the Shane L this week?
That's a good question. Besides Casual Nerd Problems and the BBC.
Yeah, there's a lot of L's to go around in that crew, huh?
And Flankster. I mean, they're all kind of the same people.
I think they got the same agent.
There's a lot of them.
That's a lot of L's. You're really exercising the power of many over there.
The power of L.
The power of many.
Fuck yourself, Buck.
I got one. And then we'll just go down. I like to give a big L. Well, big W. I want to give a big W to LBS Studios for showing his statues, giving us an update on all of that goodness that he's got cooking up. I know he's working on some dynamic stuff that I'm excited about, but he's also keeping his tried and true fan base happy with the museum, and he showed them, synced up with Toy Quest, and they were able to show us all of that greatness. So shout out to LBS. You get that W. The L. Y'all ready for the L? Shh. The Acolytes. All of the Star Wars fans out there, I'm sorry.
I didn't see the new episode yet.
I actually stopped watching it. I won't be watching anymore. I stopped last week after episode 3. It's that bad. I won't watch it anymore.
I was wondering how long you're going to last.
Every show, including the Book of Boba Fett, unfortunately. But I'm stopping now. That's enough.
Thank you, Shane. Welcome to Sanity. I was like, is there something a Star Wars fan will not watch?
Yes.
And this must be the show.
Oh, yeah. I'm not watching it. K-Fet's not watching it. It's not just me.
Sometimes you got to just back out.
Some people just can't accept that the Force is female.
Yo.
Get this fucking guy out of here. Get that fucking guy out of here.
What is it? Buck, do you think it's
sorry,
because...
Buck. Sorry you had to leave.
It's because the Force is female that the...
Sorry, I apologize. I meant the thread.
The thread? Wait, I'm confused. I don't know the latest Star Wars.
That's what they call it. The witches call it the thread.
They call it a thread. All I seen of that show was what CNP exposed to me. I just was like, yo. But we got to ask Darth Rashid. Darth Rashid, Acolytes, you sticking with it? How many episodes you in?
I only
Are
watch
you-
1 and 2. I watch it, but just to see what's going on. But see, because the
Much
thing
more
is,
three.
I don't, huh?
Once you watch number 3, you'll be
Yeah.
done like the rest of us. 3
Because
is the
when I saw the word acolyte, I thought it was going to be like the video game. That's what I thought they was going with. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought it'd be
Okay.
good.
There we go, Luke.
My thing is with Disney, why do they love continuously to lose money? And what is it that Kathleen Kennedy has on Disney? You know?
Dirt.
I am
Because
agree with Kathleen Kennedy.
I feel like if you're losing out on money, then that's a problem. Just to create a point or a narrative, you know, we're losing money. I'm not going to follow that narrative, you know. And I don't have a problem with a female being the lead character. I just think that I think woke started off with a different message when it first came out. It's not the message that we have today. And I'm not definitely don't agree. I don't have a problem with a female being the lead character. I actually like the beginning of it,
like that,
with
Jared.
the girl being like an assassin, but start a new series. You know, it's just they're trying too hard to focal on pushing male. That's why Blade, if people want to understand, and I'm not going to hold guys too long, but that's why your Blade movie keeps it keeps saying it's coming out and it's not, because the main narrative of the new Blade was to make his daughter the star, and he was going to be kicked to the background. So that's why your Blade movie, which I very much doubt, and I'm saying it on this show, I very much doubt that the Blade movie will see the light of day. Marshall Lynch will move on. What's the brother's name? I'm sorry, what's his name?
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala.
He
Mahershala Ali.
he will move on to another, and by that time they get their shit together, he'll have other movies to do, and Blade won't see the light of day. Blade could be a light of day. They can still use Wesley. Everybody keeps saying these old Blade ages, so you can use Blade. You can't use Wesley Snipes, you know, and I feel like they should continue with Wesley because nobody else has
lollipop.
He will. Listen, if Sylvester Stallone can get Diesel, they all can. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
So I really think that until that day comes, Wesley Snipes is still Blade, and his 2 movies that everybody loved, 1 and 2, even though I like 3 because I thought he did a good job on it, not nobody else.
There's a lot of irony in saying a Blade movie won't see the light of day.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
He's a vampire.
Listen, I don't. It's not that I don't want it to see, because I am a Blade fan, but I'm letting you know.
Mr. Popo.
I'm letting you know, Blade is not going to see the light of day.
You think John White can pull it off? No.
I like Michael Jai White. No, I think that we're stuck on Wesley so much right now because the last person who did a good Blade movie was Wesley.
Yeah, but don't you think it's not even just that he's too old? Like it looks like he's sick. Like he lost so much muscle mass, in weight.
Right. But if just put like this, if he's able to gain back that muscle mass, would you like to see him back as Blade?
Possibly, but if unless the way it's looking, you don't want to ask people to just share what's going on in their lives. But he doesn't look healthy. If you get what I'm saying.
But he's old. I understand that. But I'd rather, if you're gonna come up the Blade, fix the shit that you did before and give his last stand ovation. Let this be the last, because what the thing but people were saying, I saw in a couple of podcasts, is that you bring in Blade, now he's in Marvel. Now, where was he all this time with the Avengers and everything else? Where were all these vampires? Were they hiding? Did the Eternals? Right, that's what I'm saying. To me, they don't know what to do with Blade. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do with Blade. And Blade is just...
They have to admit that vampires are in. They have to do all of that.
I don't think... You know who I would use as Blade secondly? But or either as Spawn or Blade? I think Jamie Foxx. I would use Jamie Foxx. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't see this Blade with Marshall, whatever the brother's name is. I do not see that coming.
I'd rather have an unknown that really gets the Blade character, knows him. I think what
But just look at the statue. Look at the statue next to with Critical Mass. You still got a. They still come out a blade that look like Wesley Snipes. Come on, man.
Yeah, it was so iconic. Like,
right. So I doubt that. And if they do, I rather them not come out with a Blade movie for it to suck than to come out with not. I don't think Blade's coming out. No.
All right, you heard it, folks. Anybody else got any W's and L's before we get out of here? Feel free. What's up, Critical Mass?
There it is. That's your W right there.
Yo, shout out. Give it up for Deathstroke coming into the kill room. Representing. Special thanks to Critical Mass for unboxing it and sharing it with us.
And I'm so happy with this, and I can't even think of an L. Can't even think of an L.
Yo, stay out that negativity.
So this AK, what you got?
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, if the internet rumors are true, the big L is going to go to Marvel.
Oh, like what? Oh, in what way? What's happening?
Because the rumor is they're going to announce at D23 that Ryan Gosling will be Ghost Rider. And it's going to be called Ghost Rider and the Midnight Suns.
I like the Midnight Suns a lot. I don't know how I feel about which version is it? It ain't Johnny Blaze.
They haven't said yet, but they just say Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. So
why does
gonna have
Canadians
the power of many.
keep coming over here and taking our roles?
But he is a good actor, though.
Those maple slurping back.
Because he's been in a few movies lately. Again, Hollywood has a bad habit. They did it with Tom Hardy. Oh, he could put him in a DC film. To do it in Marvel.
You don't remember him from Deadwood? The TV show on HBO?
It's just whoever
this is where I'm at,
of the current time, that's what they go with. Right now, Pedro Pascal is exiting that, flavor this. Now everything is Ryan Gosling. It's like, no, stop.
Well, Hollywood's always going to do that because they're going to go with where they can make the money at. And Ryan Gosling is a money maker.
Either. So,
the thing is now, right now, the Marvel movies actually, I feel like they're not actually good for people's careers. I think when people make them now, like it's actually a detriment to their careers.
Yeah, I agree.
100%. You know what it is? Because people saw how Robert Downey Jr. made so much money and it became a phenomenon. But now you're right. It was to make people step up because that could give them the edge. Now it's not.
Now it's just a quick check. Bro. It's just a quick check for people now. The movies have lost their luster.
They're gonna go back to, I hate to say it, but some of these movies are going back to the old Fantastic Four when Fantastic Four first came out, bullshit way. You know what I'm saying? So
it's feeling like when we didn't think they could make a successful Marvel comic book movie. It's going back to those days where you get your hopes up and then blah, get your hopes up, blah. And it was only two, the consistency of the MCU.
They failed too much. Yeah. But the thing is, it didn't have to go that way. I blame them because number one, you should have never clowned Thor. You should have made Thor serious.
Hell no, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can have little jokes here and there, but they clowned Thor from the get-go. Everything became a comedy. So now, leave Guardians of the Galaxy, their formula.
They can do it.
Right. Leave them with their comedy, but make Thor serious, continue with Captain America serious, everything, Iron Man, everything serious. And they just dropped the ball. I felt like the Falcon and Winter Soldier, I thought that the antagonist should have been MODOK and AIM. You know what I'm saying?
AIM is so underused, dude. They could do a crazy.
But can you imagine not the MODOK we got in that bullshit?
No, I'm talking about. I know exactly.
I'm talking about a grotesque face MODOK. Let that be the
Trust me, you don't want to see them bring any more new characters into the MCU. They keep on using the garbage they've made and keep it at that.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy when MCU was doing a stride. I knew of Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't think that movie was going to make those characters think of Star-Lord in the same light you think of all of the other Super A teams. But they did that shit. And so at that point you feel like they couldn't do no wrong. And then all of a sudden, dude, McFeeny, like all of the writers that wrote, like they had a whole, it was a consistent plan. They was like, nah, we need this person to be here and by here because we're leading up to Civil War leading up to Infinity War, leading up to Endgame. So they did that perfect. Here, everybody's just doing whatever they want to do. They giving, I hate to say this, but I think they're giving a lot of the directors too much control. And they're like, you hear Remy saying like, I didn't even watch the WandaVision shit. I don't even know what was going on over there. And you have another director like from freaking Rick and Morty, just doing Rick and Morty stuff with the multiverse, and it's just
But you know
none
what
of it
though?
makes any sense.
That Doctor Strange movie was supposed to open the door to great shit, and they fucked that up.
Absolutely.
That was supposed to open the door to Miles Morales, the X-Men, and Humans.
Yeah, well, that's what that's why they gave it to Sam Raimi, and he fucked it up.
Yeah.
They should have let the original director from the first Doctor Strange keep it dark.
Yes.
I don't think so, Marcos. I don't think so,
Nate.
I think the Deadpool movie is gonna actually be good. It's gonna make a lot of money, and then the next movie will suck. It's
did he actually say MCU is going to be great again?
Yes, he did.
Marco got a hat saying
McHugh got
Marvel great again.
I think this is going to be the most successful MCU movie to come out in a while, and I still don't think it's going to be a great.
You know
movie.
what?
Like,
I hate to say it, and I could be wrong, but I don't know, man. I think Deadpool, the same formulas happen, even though they put in my man Hugh. I don't like how
I never liked him as Wolverine though, so that I got.
I like him as Wolverine, but I like how he looks like he's
Wolverine.
betrayed as this Wolverine. Like, don't clown him because Logan I thought was great.
Agree, Luke.
Logan was great.
Logan was a great one-off movie.
Right.
And I think the director did a great job. AK, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you.
There's talk that they want Kenneth Branagh, the director of the first Thor movie, to come back and direct Thor 4.
I don't even want him to come back.
Chris Hemsworth should just say I'm done and like leave it to die. Let the MCU die.
And from the ashes, we'll build another one. Apocalypse, that shit.
And the W goes for all the gamers. We're getting the Marvel vs. Capcom series re-release.
Except for the Xbox players.
I think that's his L, if I predict it.
Get your Steam Decks, get your PlayStations, get your Switches.
Yeah. Yo, shout out. Give that W to all of the gamers that's going to play X-Men Children of the Atom Capcom fighting game. Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. All in one collection, baby. Except the homies over at Xbox. But we're going to fight for that. I'll sign a petition if y'all want, because I don't think that's right. I'll call Phil Spencer up in the boys. But that L goes to Phil Spencer and Xbox for not working out that deal to get that classic fighting game collection. The one console that's not going to have it. That's crazy. That's real talk. Shout out. A W goes to PCS for getting that license to get those characters, because I think they're going to pop off once that collection comes out. Because once I get back into that mode, though, I'll be like, yo, this shit is dope.
Yeah, I agree with. So Luke says Thor, the first one was the best one. He wasn't a clown. But my favorite version of Thor in the MCU is from the first Avengers movie, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I don't think that Marco says, I don't think the MCU fans know what they want. Everything can't be Endgame.
That's the thing. They've been spoiled by Endgame, and now
it's not, bro. Like, Endgame ain't even the best movie.
Gotta reintroduce new characters, and you gotta do the origins again.
Well, they could have easily let up things to make it seem like Galactus was going to be the next threat. That would have brought the next problem, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, why was WandaVerse? Why did she have her own show? You know what I'm saying? You could have made a show, and you could make her go crazy, but it took so long to show that she was starting to go crazy, and then you put her in Doctor Strange and Ant-Man with Kang. Kang could have been in one of the TV shows.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
People blame it like we don't know.
I didn't like Loki. I didn't like Loki at all.
None of that. And the thing is, name one movie of the new ones that came out that's even better than the jump off simplistic comic book origin movie of Iron Man. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really need all of these big bombastic Thanoses and Galactus. We just need a good, well-told story that could lead up to somewhere. But no one knew Avengers was actually going to lead up to these movies was leading up to Avengers until we got Avengers. There was little teasers here.
Now everyone has to be happy.
Yeah, but dude, like the thing is, they're not even making one-off good movies anymore. Like all I want is a good movie, like that. That's it. And the thing is,
Like so far has been Shang-Chi.
yeah, you can make me like a movie
But
that I don't like, that I wasn't expecting or whatever like that. But you can't make me like a bad movie. And all of this shit has been like
Marvel's
bad in my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, but none of that shit was good.
Only thing I didn't like about Shang-Chi, I was like, I got a lot of those comic books. I don't remember any dragons coming to life in that comic book.
I think Chris
I don't
Hemsworth
remember
was in that latest
Extraction on
no,
Netflix.
That's a
That
good
was,
movie.
he was in that, but
It was
the one that
good.
was in the
It was a
movie,
good
Oh
Furiosa movie.
yeah, with the nose.
Yeah.
The
Marcus
toe
says,
cutter.
Marvel is Marvel, period. It's like reading books. Some suck, some are average, some are great. W to pissing off all of the Star Wars fans.
You know the craziest thing about about Star Wars?
The power of one.
They've been doing a bad job with Star Wars for a while, and it just shows how resilient the fan base is. Because
Yo, these are some of
somehow-
the Star Wars fans. You can't tell them nothing, bro.
bro, it's so
I just
resilient.
disengage.
The merchandise still sells if you do the stuff like the old stuff.
Yeah.
It still sells really well. So like Marcos, you of all people should want these things to be successful because like you're selling the merch.
I can't even have this conversation with you anymore, Collector's Own. I'm just kidding.
Wow,
That fool
Eternals,
said the last
Ant-Man,
Ant-Man was good.
Loki series was great.
Loki says, I respect that you like
Secret
those.
Invasion.
I really wish that I was in a place where I could have enjoyed all of those movies. But you can't tell me Secret Invasion was good when the whole premise of Secret Invasion was these heroes could be a scroll. Not these regular agents, regular people running around little rebel groups. No, it was that, you don't know if Captain America's a scroll. You don't know if Thor's, you don't know if these here. That was what made that great.
They
Nobody
just had to
cares
do
if
a
Agent
regular
number
comic
2
book adaptation, and they chose not to.
Yeah. Hawkeye series, Echo. He says side with Echo. I haven't seen Echo yet. Like I said, I
Echo was
checked
decent.
out
It was only 5 episodes.
Echo.
It was really short.
Yeah, it was
And
really
all
short.
episodes were available all at once for the first time.
Collect Marco says, dude, I know. I agree, CriPPleR. Secret Invasion should have been a 2-part movie. Yeah, we're on the same page there. Like I totally, that one really pissed me off because I'm sitting there trying to give that one a chance, and I'm like, really? And then Rhodey is nah.
And
I'm just hoping they don't do another Spider-Man movie.
That's the thing, dude. I really enjoy Spider-Verse. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I don't like the Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
No, you're not getting a
watch
lot
your
of
mouth.
flack. I just said I don't want them to make more.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
All right, man. But when it comes to Spider-Man, you can tell when a Spider-Man fan knows because when you have the lack of like any type of real Spider-Man mobility. He barely swings in a way until like gets to the spot and my action. Like the whole thing about Spider-Man is locomotion and dropping into action, knock some fools out, sing them up, do a quip, get a joke off, and then bounce. You know what I mean? These things are lightweight. He cleans up the neighborhood. And when your movie gives that main attribute an excuse not to be used by saying, "Oh, there's not a lot of trees and there's not a lot of things to swing on in Central Park."
Oh
And
no,
then
I'm
it
sorry,
depends
my
on-
bad. Oh no,
I
my
intent-
bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh no,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Mr. Yeah, no,
Get that
ain't-
shit outta
ain't-
here,
That ain't
man.
my Spider-Man, dude. I'll take Toby over that any day of the week, and that's
You know what? Toby actually kind of sucks too.
I
I watched them again like the last few days. The best Spider-Man movies are the Andrew Garfield ones. It has the best swinging, the best action, the best acrobatics,
With the worst.
And
With the
and he's got the
worst
best jokes out of all
Yes.
of them. He actually has a humor.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones didn't have that sense of humor that was in the comic book.
Best romance.
Yeah, I thought he was a little too cool for Peter.
He was.
As a spider,
He was.
not a Peter.
I've never like understood that because
Toby,
in the
Toby was a
beginning
good
he's getting
Peter,
bullied.
but not a very good.
He's
spider.
a nerd. He's a nerd in the beginning.
Toby's also a terrible actor. I watched it again and I'm like, damn, this guy sucks.
I can't take anything away from that. But yeah, he says Collector Zone says, but the only thing I disagree with you guys is number one, MCU is dead. I never said they were dead. I just said that I just stopped watching them. Like it's just like I don't have any.
I enjoyed Moon Knight. I thought that was
I hated Moon Knight. I'm sorry.
What did you guys think about Werewolf by Night?
I just joined it. We got people at
I
the
hated
house.
that dude.
Shut up! I gotta go.
All right,
Yeah, I'm about to break out too,
You guys
man.
have a good night.
All right, guys. Look,
right,
we
Shane.
end up saying we're gonna go. Our wind down takes 30 minutes because we just got talking about random shit. But yo, thank all you guys for being here. Marco, I can't wait to see you at Collector Zone, homie. And everybody who joined us tonight, sharing pics, Star Child, Buck, Unboxing with Critical Mass, Star RASHEEEEEEEED, all of you guys. AK, I appreciate all of you guys. I'll see you guys next week on Constructive Outrage. I got to get this right before RASHEEEEEEEED kill me.